Oh, hey.
We heard from Wendy, who's hot in Highland.
Highland.
I've met Wendy, and she is hot.
Not that kind of hot. She's just like.
How dare you, Gina?
I mean, she's hot.
Yes.
But
Highland.
yeah, that's the important. So how? Oingo Boingo.
I know exactly why.
Oh.
And it's a theme today because today is Fool's Paradise Day.
Oh, it
Yes.
is.
Take time to daydream, explore. Creative outlets, or simply find joy in your personal Fool's Paradise. And because it's Fool's Paradise Day, I've got an advanced look at Frank Christ's lists.
Oh.
He's given me a list of actors who were in movies about people who try to escape their ordinary lives to a fool's paradise.
Oh, really?
Ah,
So it's a whole deal.
it's a whole thing.
Yeah, and as it turns out, Frank Christ, our Grim Reaper of Celebrity Souls, and Danny Elfman are very close friends. Mm-hmm. Very close friends.
They do know each other.
Yes, very well.
Well, they consulted on Nightmare Before Christmas together.
Many, and just a lot of projects. Frank has actually, I understand, had a hand in writing a few lyrics
Well,
here and there.
I mean, if you look at the cover of the Dead Man's Party album,
Exactly.
it's,
Yeah.
where that's from. Yeah, Frank was busy.
Yeah, Sam Neill.
Sam Neill.
A really fine actor, known best for the
Jurassic
Park
Park.
movies, but
Not Dead Calm. I thought it was
but
Dead Calm.
Dead
that he
Calm
was-
was great. The first time you saw Nicole Kidman really naked, and Billy Zane menacing her, and what else? Well, he was in the piano, with
Holly Hunter.
Holly Hunter. And
Oh, was he?
Yeah. She isn't she the one? I forget how he figures into the story, but Holly Hunter trying to teach piano lesson to somebody
No,
or something, or get a piano.
she's a no. She's a.
It had
He's
something
just,
to do
he's
with
just,
the piano.
he's just created a whole movie in his head there.
It had something to do with the piano.
And I don't think he was in the piano.
I don't think
after
so.
all of that. Harvey Keitel
Harvey Keitel
Right.
was in the piano.
Yeah, Sam
Harvey
Neill-
Keitel, she was like a mail order bride for him, and she was a mute, but she played piano, and he lived in some remote area, and they had a piano delivered to her.
The piano starring Holly Hunter, Harvey Keitel, Sam Neill, Anna Paquin. Yeah, and then a bunch of people you've never heard of. But I forget how he figured into it. But.
He was in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What else was he in?
He was in Memoirs of an Invisible Man.
I don't remember that.
Chevy Chase.
He was in, let's see, so some famous movies he was in. Hunt for Red October.
Oh, yeah.
In the Mouth of Madness, which was a terrible movie. Let's see, then, of course, the Jurassic Parks. He was in,
He was in Thor: Love and Thunder.
yeah. He's, he
Seemed
just
like a
always
nice
worked.
guy.
He always worked and seemed like a nice fellow. Mm-hmm. And he was 70 something, 78. He'd been suffering from a kind of leukemia, but they'd said he'd beaten it. His blood was clear the last couple of years, but so something else got him. I guess Frank Christ got him. Mm-hmm. Who else died? I don't know if I had any others.
Well, Frank didn't get Lindsey Graham.
No.
Because that was George Hamilton Jefferson Christ who got
Yes.
Lindsey Graham.
George Hamilton Jefferson Christ?
Yes.
Okay.
I was informed that because I reached out to Frank Christ and said, is this you? And they's
Yes.
like, no, that one's not me. It's a political
My son
reaper.
My son told me something that I didn't know about Lindsey Graham, that they call him Ladybug Lindsay.
I thought it was Lady G.
No, it's Ladybug Lindsay, and it had to do with some ladybugs.
Huh?
I looked it up, and now I've forgotten what it was, but he'd gotten the name Ladybug Lindsay for some, and he was really a turd when it comes right down to it.
Yep.
And I say that because He knew what Donald Trump was. He condemned Donald Trump. Donald Trump ridiculed him, and then he just flipped and switched.
Yeah.
And he's the greatest president in the world. You know he wasn't.
And Mitch is still on the question mark list.
I don't know. He was holding a newspaper, like the most
Was he?
obvious.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't see that?
I saw the
It's a-
picture.
It's a proof of life.
It's a picture of
I
him.
saw the picture of him in his hospital bed with his wife next to him.
Yeah,
That
I
was
still
the
don't.
one I saw.
I still don't believe it.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm not buying it. And they weren't putting that out until Lindsay died, and they're like, we better give him something on Mitch. We can't have two of them dead. And him saying, I took a little fall, and he's been in the hospital for a month.
Yeah.
I took a little fall, and I'm fine. Why didn't you say that 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Because he was in a coma.
And you take a fall, they kick you out of hospitals after you have a
Yeah.
baby,
You can't stay 24 hours.
You can't,
He's been there a month. But he's literally holding a newspaper. See?
Yeah, Ladybug Lindsay, or you're right, Carrie, also Lady G.
Lady G.
Yeah, for Lindsey Graham. And I'm still looking for exactly why it was Ladybugs. But
And Tom Morello's mother died as well.
Mary, I was going to suggest we open with some
Well, you didn't say,
rage.
you didn't say anything.
I didn't, but that's okay. No, I enjoyed the
Gina, you
Boingo.
can't suggest things in your head.
Sure I can. I do it all the time.
Well, they'll never come to fruition.
Yeah, I don't have that frequency.
They will never come to fruition.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
All right, we're going to take a break here, and then we will come back with your check-ins, if you'd like to do that. 877-602-9696 is the number. Maybe you have a memory of Lindsey Graham you'd like to share with us, or Sam Neill. 877-602-9696, or you can text us if you'd prefer to communicate with us this morning that way. That's fine, too. 33986.
All right, let's see. SALT mediation.
Divorce, not fun.
No,
but
you've probably been up all night thinking about it, haven't you?
I have. So you can make it a little more less stressful. Let's say less stressful.
not just less stressful, but less
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Salt mediation is what we're talking about here. That is a better way to decouple. Instead of a long, expensive fight with attorneys, you sit down. One neutral mediator helps you work through things calmly. It's also faster. You're not tied up in divorce court for months and months and months. Many couples are fully divorced in as little as 45 days. It's better for the kids, too, because there's not a lot of fighting. So, trusted by thousands of Utah families, SALT mediation helps couples reach agreements and move toward without a courtroom battle. So contact them at saltmediation.com. Simple as that. You can get a free consultation. It's saltmediation.com for a free consultation.
Summer's
Back in the day, we had these mascot animals living at our studio up in Ogden. We had Farnsworth, the cat, and Farnsworth just had the run of the place, and there were a lot of mice in the building, so he kept the mice down. And Farnsworth was he was really a great cat for the most part. He was almost jet black.
Had a broken tail.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He had a crooked tail.
Yep.
And Farnsworth went missing once around Halloween. And
Very nervous.
And our owner was certain that the Satanists had got him.
Well, sure.
You know what? The Satanists have got him. We got to make sure next year we keep him in if we find him. He did turn up, but he was fine. And then I don't know whatever happened to Farnsworth. I think he finally just
They don't
went
live
off.
forever.
Yeah, I think he just finally went off somewhere. And
I think once the sale happened, I think Tom took Farnsworth home.
did he? Oh,
Yeah.
maybe you're right.
Because I know that the a-hole from El Paso didn't want the cat around.
No. No. So it works better alliteratively if we can really say the word
Yeah, I know.
from El Paso.
But, the nation is 9 years old, so I can't.
Yeah. So just say that to yourself in your head. It sounds
Oh, I
better.
did. It's
Yeah.
there.
But anyway, back to this little horse. And then, so the other animal we had was a burro. For some reason, we thought it would be a good idea to adopt a burro from the Grand Canyon. And those wild burro, and the BLM had these programs where you could adopt a burro. And so we went and we adopted this little burro, and we named him Buster. And he was the KJQ burro. No, that's not the right picture. No.
They don't know what
They assume that I'm talking about animals. That's an animal picture. That's for later on.
different animal.
Yeah.
Did you have a picture accompanying the
No,
story?
I did not. So anyway, we adopted this burro, Buster, and he was a donkey. And it is true what they say about donkeys.
They're stubborn.
They're stubborn.
They're the worst.
Yeah. And he was we thought it would be fun to take him around to events. Well, it wasn't.
No.
Because he was stubborn. We had a horse trailer that the owner of the property had that we could use, but to try and get him into the horse trailer was just almost impossible because he didn't want to go.
Of course.
And you could pull on him, and he would dig himself in, and he just would. But so one year we're having this parade. I think it was the Thanksgiving Day parade. It was the Christmas parade on the day after Thanksgiving in Ogden. I think they still do it, and that's when Santa comes right after Thanksgiving, and they have this little parade. Anyway, so we're going to take Buster and have him be in the parade, or maybe it was the 24th of July parade. I don't remember. Yeah, it was the 24th of July parade, because so we finally get Buster in the trailer, and we take him up to Washington Boulevard, which wasn't very far, and we park the trailer, and we open the back door of the trailer, and Buster, the burro, is like almost upside down with his feet sticking in the air. Now, we didn't know anything about it, like he wasn't tied in properly or something. And so he's upside down, all four legs sticking in the air, and I go, Tom goes, "Oh my God, he's dead! He's dead!" And he did. He looked like he was dead. His eyes were glazed over. His tongue was hanging out.
Oh.
Well, there was this cowboy who was there, because he was going to ride his horses in the parade, and he came, "What's going on here?" And our burro is dead. And the cowboy looks in there and he goes, "Oh, hell, he ain't dead." And he grabbed that burro and just dragged him out of the trailer, and Buster kind of staggered to his feet.
He's fine.
He's fine. He ain't
Walk
dead.
it off.
He said,
Cowboy up.
I mean, and we, it was just like, he said, when you take him home, you got to tie him in there so he doesn't fall down. Oh,
Because they're dumb.
Well, and we thought he could just stand there and balance.
No.
No. So that
He could have been hurt bad.
yeah, he could have. Yeah, I mean, he did look dead. I mean, I think his tongue was hanging out, and if he'd stayed like that, he probably would have died. But the cowboy, oh hell, he ain't dead. and then so we walked him in the parade.
All right, 6:20. Get this over with.
All right, let's. Gina in the piano.
Yes.
Sam Neill.
Okay.
So she, what's her name? Holly
Holly Hunter.
is indentured, like it's an arranged marriage
Yes,
to
that's what I
Sam
said.
Neill. To Sam. No, you said he wasn't in the movie. It's an arranged marriage to Sam Neill, but she goes and has an affair with Harvey Keitel, and she loses her finger, and at the end of the movie, Harvey Keitel makes her a metal finger to replace the
How
finger
romantic.
she lost, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, the moon is.
Wait, hold on
Okay,
there.
all right.
Get your above the rim Dr. Pepper creamy coconut shake at Arctic Circle. It's only here for a limited time. Arctic Circle, where the good stuff is.
That really is good, too. The moon is 1.4% of full, just a tiny little sliver of a moon. We'll have a full moon on July 29th. The moon, what there is of it, will set today at 8:55 p.m. Today being Monday, it's the 13th day of July in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It's National Tile Repair Day.
Oh,
Celebrating the essential craft of maintaining and restoring beautiful ceramic surfaces. Tile repair, it deserves a day. It's National Rock Day. That's as in stones, rock hounding, etc. National Barber Shop Music Appreciation Day. Does anyone really appreciate barber shop?
there are people that
there are some people, not many, but
I'm not among them. It's Beef Tallow Day.
I'm a fan of the fries
Well-
fried in beef tallow.
Well, listen, it says here, celebrating a traditional cooking fat that's making a healthy comeback, championed by, and you should be a
I
part
know,
of this, Gina,
I know.
the Healthy Fats Coalition. I think you ought to be the president of the Healthy Fats
I'll
Coalition.
look into it.
And that would also be a good name for a villain, Healthy Fats. It's National Beans and Franks Day. Frank Van Camp is credited with inventing the now famous pork and beans and tomato sauce dish way back in 1894. Van Camp's owns the Beanie Weenie trademark.
Well, we could have opened with pork and beans. We could have done that.
And it's also Fool's Paradise Day, as we said. And this is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson. It's Bill Allred. That's me. It's Gina Barberi over
Healthy
there.
Fats, right
Healthy
here.
Fats, Gina Barberi. Katie for short is our excellent producer. Looks like Lakai is helping out today, so I assume there's no Dawson about. And there's the dog, Vax. He's settling down. So Lakai and Katie are in the booth. All right.
there we go.
All right. Check-ins, 877-602-9696 if you'd like, or 33986.
All right, let's see. Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. Gina, where's the beef?
Oh, I'll tell you.
Just to remind you
Yeah,
to
talk about
the beef story. Max Power here. Are ocean's gods tears?
Yes.
Mixer driver Shane checking in from Spanish Fork. He was in Event Horizon. I'm guessing Sam Neill.
Yeah.
Eric in Purgatory checking in from Dildo, Newfoundland.
Dildo, Newfoundland.
Yes, it is a real place. Dale in Clearfield had a great time fishing in the Uintas over the weekend. Now back to the grind.
If you lived in Dildo, would you be a Dildonian? A dildoite?
Either one.
I don't know. Lindsay got the name Ladybug because he had moles on. Well, okay.
Oh, yeah, I know where you had them.
Yeah. Chef Roy checking in. No memories of Lindsey Graham, and I'm pretty sure that they're having a weekend at Bernie's with Mitch.
That's what I believe.
Cindy of Sunset checking in.
I believe in fake Melania and fake Mitch. I believe both of those.
Let's see. Well, it's Monday again. Happy to have you guys share with it. Sleepless and Sandy. Tony the technician checking in. Another fun-filled, adventure-packed day. Mikhail of Reno here. Good morning, Lords. Borden Betty from the most west of Points checking in. Church Office Building Tyler checking in. Tim the Tree Guy. Woodworker Willie. Willie not looking forward to working today in a convection oven. Boo the heat.
Yeah, our AC is out in the studio this morning.
Of course it is.
Zane in Dallas checking in. Put in for transfer back to Salt Lake City today, getting closer to some Mill Creek coffee. I should have had that ice today.
Yeah.
Would have been nice. All right.
That it?
That's all the text check-ins
All right.
we have.
All right.
And no phones?
I don't know if they're working or not.
It might be too hot for the phones to work.
Could be.
We'll check them in a minute. Yeah, there you go. It's just terrible weather. Terrible. Terrible.
So hot yesterday.
And
It's
109. Is that what
Record.
Is at the airport? I guess.
Yep. Record all-time Hottest that Salt Lake City has ever recorded.
Of course,
since
everything's
18 something.
Of course, everything is fine.
It's all fine.
You know.
That's a Chinese hoax.
It's Chinese hoax.
Wendover Karen, sick of the smoke. Fire north of me, and I smell it so strong it's like it's right in my yard. Joshua of Ogdenville, leaving Pueblo. Right?
What?
All right.
I guess.
Well, let's get some traffic in then, Gina, shall we?
Crash northbound I-15, 4th south in Linden, milepost 273. Oh, that's about it. Nothing else being reported from UDOT for the last hour or so. But I'd love to hear what you have to say about all of it. 33986 is where you do that. Need an affordable medical cannabis evaluation from a trusted provider? Progressive Primary Care makes it simple, private, and professional. Visit progressiveprimary.care to learn if it's right for you.
All right. We will take a break. We will play a song. And once we finish that song, it'll be Big Boy News and Opinnuendo. Also, Frank Christ presents The Dead Celebrity Game. They're fine. They're just fine. Coming up. Stand by for that. Sports with Amy Donaldson coming up at 7 o'clock. Boner of the Day coming up. Bill Frost telling us what's on TV. It's all on the way, so stand by.
So, you know when your mom used to cut out little articles in the newspaper?
Well, my grandmother did this, and they were always moral things. You know, it was here is how you are breaking the word of the Lord.
Well.
She would cut out little articles about me smoking. She would cut out about having sex, about drinking.
It doesn't have to be that. It can be like life lesson-y kind of things.
Well, that's what those were.
So, my husband will find articles and text them to the children when he finds them.
Okay.
And this is the most recent one that he sent them, and it's called Life Skills Teens Should Know Before Leaving Home.
Oh, tips for teens.
Tips for teens. And we are close with Jonesy. She's a senior in high school this year.
Well, it sounds like he wants to get them out of the house.
Well, so we're just preparing her for this time next year. She will be moving out of the house. So here are some things that you can do. They say find opportunities to practice independence early and often. So this means like do their own laundry kind of thing. But they also mention doctor's appointments. And Jonesy did this yesterday. So she had an appointment with Dr. Carroll. We all have the same dentist. And it was at 9:30. Well, I can't go.
You can't.
I'm here.
No.
Well,
I'm like, you have to drive yourself to the dentist.
perfectly
and talk,
capable of doing that.
But-
Why is that a big deal?
because there's a point where you have to go advocate for yourself. You have to go there and say, here's what's going on, and can you help me with this? And not have a parent there doing all of it for you. She did that yesterday, so we can check that off her list. They say cooking, obviously.
Yeah.
That's, and not just, mac and cheese, like...
Mac and cheese with weenies in it.
Yeah, that's
Like
an extra step.
There have to be, multiple steps.
Mac and cheese with weenies and a side salad.
And cleaning up after yourself. Someone's not
Okay.
going to do that for you.
So my kids are pretty independent, but none of that stuff applies. They just, whenever I ask them to do something, they say no. That's being independent.
I thought this was interesting, teaching them about money and how to manage their money. Mm-hmm. This article says, don't set up a checking account for them. Drop them off at the bank
And have
say,
them do it.
go set up a checking account. Now we took them and set them up their accounts, but this is no, you go in there and talk to the nice lady.
This is definitely pushing them out of the nest.
Yeah.
But I have to have some money.
I mean, you give them a little bit of money to, but I don't know that I could do that. I'd want to be there for part of it, but
Just
making them
Just teach them to say no.
just teach them that doesn't get you very far.
But
You have to.
it gets you to the point where you don't have to do anything.
Some point, people aren't going to take care of you. Are you going to be able to take care of yourself if you say no to everybody?
I don't know.
And it's okay to get them a credit card to start them building their credit before they move out of the house.
That could be kind of dangerous.
It could be. But if you can get credit cards that have very low limits, so you're not going to get into trouble.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like you have $100 limit on this credit
I'm going to start them out with gift cards. You know, here. This is for Bed Bath and Beyond.
Do you know how many gift cards? My kids, pivoting to that, they don't get gift cards.
They don't?
Like they both have gotten.
You mean they
them,
don't understand them?
Not that they don't understand them; they forget to use them.
Oh, yeah.
They've gotten them for birthdays and Christmas.
Yeah.
I was in Muhammad's room this weekend, and we were going through his uniforms to see what he needs for school. And on his desk, he's got these envelopes with gift. I'm like, what? You've got like $200 worth of gift cards. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot I have. I mean,
You know why that is?
they don't think.
You know why that is? Because you already give them everything they need.
I mean-
they don't need to use a gift card. They already have everything.
Is there a service where you could just take your gift cards and get money for them?
No, because I've asked at the bank.
'Cause that
I've
would
had like
be-
a Visa gift card that's just a cash card. It's not for a store. They won't cash it
Because
out.
that would be great.
Because adults do that too, I think. I have gift cards in my wallet that I've had for I don't know how long.
I don't
forget
I don't
have them.
remember the last time I got a gift card.
Well, if you stop saying no to people so
I
often.
don't want them. I don't want them.
So are your kids ready for all this? Is she ready to go be on her own?
I think she could move out tomorrow and handle it.
You think?
Yeah.
All right, 6:36 right now. Time for some big boy news and opinioendo. Right after that, it's Frank Christ Presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. One of them is dead, and if you pick the dead one correctly, you will win.
Tickets to the Sublime Festival July 18th. It's got Sublime, Slightly Stupid, Pennywise, the Ataris, and more.
That's on Saturday for that big show. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to get those tickets, and all you got to do is sit through a game of Frank Christ Presents. 877-602-9696. Big boy news now, brought to you by...
You're entering a musical satire, a dimension where your bag is packed with your favorite beverages, artisan cheeses, a world of madness, weird politics, and Jazz Hands, it's Salt Lake Acting Company summer show. The Gaslight Zone, running through August 16th, saltlakeactingcompany.org.
And never, ever, never, ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, Rolling Stones frontman Mick Jagger, who turns 83 later this month, was asked by the New York Times, what's good about getting older? There's nothing good about it, he said. When prompted about some wisdom, he said, I forgot all my wisdom. He added that physical limitations have become unavoidable. You can't do things as quickly as you want to. Physically, you've got to be more careful. Jagger also reflected on navigating multiple public personas, describing the challenge of separating his rock star identity from his true self. On songwriting, however, he did soften slightly. He said, I wouldn't have written any of these songs when I was 30. Honestly, he said, of his more recent compositions, crediting age with sharpening his writing craft. So there you go. So fires. Vernon, Utah. That's, I think, in Tooele County. The Stookie Fire, burning in the mountains west of Vernon, grown to approximately 4,000 acres as of Sunday morning. Utah Fire Info said that is due to erratic wind shifts. Multiple state and federal agencies, or local agencies rather, responded to the wildfire after its start late Friday. No structures are threatened in the fire, and no evacuations have been ordered. However, Pony Express Road has been closed at State Route 36, along with Sharp Road. Officials said Sunday that it had spread north into Faust Canyon. Crews are using bulldozers to try and create a perimeter. And another grass fire has broken out in Dimpledale Park, closing 1300 East between Seagull Lily Drive and 106 South. The cause not determined, according to Sandy Mayor Monica Zoltansky. It's the fourth fire in Dimpledale Park this season. We cannot stress enough how dangerous conditions are right now in our wildland areas due to high temperatures, intense winds, and lack of significant rainfall. This is the fourth fire in Dimple Park this season, and another stark reminder of why we're in strong support of Governor Cox's ban on personal fireworks. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. It is under control, though. And new wildfire crews are fighting one in Wasatch County. The Buck Basin Fire started on Sunday, yesterday. It's estimated at about 30 acres. It was burning about 5 miles northwest of Current Creek Reservoir, according to Utah Fire Info, not threatening any structures at this time. And a new fire has broken out in St. George, near St. George. Utah Fire Info said the Turkey Farm Fire, estimated at only 5 acres, burning just north of St. George city limits. They say it's on the burn scar of the 1,200-acre Turkey Farm Fire. That was a 2020 wildfire sparked by fireworks. And yes, another fire. It was near the mouth of Parley's Canyon, but it is now under control. It was on Sunday next to Interstate 80 and I-215 junction. Unified Fire Authority said the flames were first reported at 6 a.m. at Parley's Historic Nature Park near Tanner Park, located along the boundary between Mill Creek and Salt Lake City. Burned about 4 acres, but was under control within about an hour. However, Utah Fire Authority crews will remain on site. I think they were there most of the night, just making sure that hotspots didn't flare up.
You could just do this for the news. It could just be the fire report.
2025. In 2025, 2 million acres in Europe burned due to wildfires, the worst on record last year, 2025. Well, since leaving the University of Alabama in 2023, Matthew Wilicki has frequently described himself as a professor in exile and criticized climate scientists on his podcast and in videos produced by conservative educational platform PragerU. Well, the Trump administration has appointed this man as climate science to oversee the federal government's flagship report on how climate change affects the United States.
He's not your guy.
Matthew Wilicki, he's a former geochemist at the University of Alabama with no formal training in climate science. On social media and podcasts, he frequently argues that the mainstream scientific view on climate change is too dire and overlooks the positive effects of a warming planet.
Gee.
Now, Dr. Walicki is leading U.S. Global's Change Research Program, which compiles the National Climate Assessment, a sweeping report required by Congress that details the effects of rising temperatures in every single region of the country. Policymakers and communities and industries use it to plan for the future. The report is typically published every few years, but last spring, the administration dismissed hundreds of scientists and experts who'd been working on the next update.
Because we
The
want to
last-
pretend
the-
it's not
The
happening.
last climate assessment, published in 2023, found that human-caused global warming was supercharging wildfires in the West, droughts in the Great Plains, and heat waves from coast to coast. Donald Trump has called climate change a hoax, and his administration has dismantled climate initiatives across the federal government. Russell Vought, the White House budget director, has called for overhauling the Global Change Research Program, saying its findings have been used to justify environmental lawsuits that constrained government actions. When Politico first learned of Dr. Walicki's appointment, reached by phone on Friday, Walicki said he could not speak to reporters without permission from the White House.
I need
You know,
my marching orders.
Yes.
He and others of his ilk will not have to wait for death to burn in hell. It's likely they will soon burn to death right here on Earth.
Along with the rest of us.
Yeah. The Utah Attorney General's office is investigating Trevor Lee.
Good.
Well, that's the word anyway. 3 months after publicly accusing outgoing Republican State Senator Trevor Lee of offering to settle a personal debt by using his elected position to secure government contracts, Lee's former employer told the Salt Lake Tribune he's been contacted by the Utah Attorney General's office as part of an investigation into the allegations. Trent Spafford, the CEO of water filtration company Envive, detailed his claims against the Layton representative in a video posted online in April. Since then, Spafford said an investigator with the Utah Attorney General's office has interviewed both him and other Envive employees several times and has retrieved documents from the company. And in the intervening months, Trevor Lee lost his re-election bid in a GOP primary contest to Davis County Commissioner Bob Stevenson. I said, look, if news reporters call me, I'm going to tell the truth. I'm not going to keep this quiet, Spafford said over the phone, recounting a conversation with investigators. He gives, you don't have to, but I will confirm 100% there's a very robust investigation going on of Trevor Lee. Trevor Lee has said, there's nothing there. I'm not worried because I didn't do anything.
Sure.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. Trevor also on social media this weekend bitching about a movie he hasn't seen,
Which movie is
The
that?
Odyssey.
Oh, yeah, it hasn't come out yet.
He's joined that racist,
Oh.
you know.
Because Lupita Nyong'o is Helen of Troy, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Wow, can you?"
These are all made up, Trevor. It's all made up. Who, you know, was the Cyclops black?
Could have been.
It's a story.
Well, one more.
It's a story.
I've got one more story here for you.
We have
this is-
plenty of time.
Oh, do we have?
Oh, yeah.
Because we're doing sports with Amy Donaldson.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Let me go to here then, because I wanted to get this.
Yeah, one of his complaints this weekend was that Tom Holland refers to his father as Dad, and that's not proper. Because
I think if there's a
Yeah.
filmmaker you don't question, it's Christopher.
it's Christopher Nolan.
He knows what
yeah.
he's doing.
And none of the actors are Greek. You know.
Well, that's terrible.
You can complain all you'd like, Trevor.
Like all good adventures, Rob Lee's quest to become the first person to climb the highest peaks on all 7 continents and swim the world's 7 most iconic open water channels began when he was on the operating table. Lee is a Park City realtor. He was about to have ankle surgery, having broken at least 19 bones by his estimate. He knew having something to train for would help motivate him during his rehabilitation. Sitting on the doctor's table in 2017, I decided I need a goal. And I thought, okay, I'm going to swim the English Channel, even though I knew nothing about that kind of swimming. Today, Lee could be considered one of the world's experts in that kind of swimming, as well as that kind of mountaineering, or the kind that it takes to climb peaks like Mount Everest, Kilimanjaro, On June 30th, the 45-year-old man became the first person to achieve the double seven. He has swum all 7 channels in the oceans and summited all the 7 peaks of the 7 summits. Each climb and each swim had to be certified and entered into the sport's official registry. It spanned roughly 139,000 miles of mountain climbing and 124 miles of swimming. It took 17 years to complete. And he was
17 years?
Yes, he was
How
working.
old is he?
He's 42. And fit as a fiddle, I would say. Yeah, so that's a great accomplishment. Both he and his wife are and his wife, her name is Caroline Gleich.
Oh, that's who he's married?
Who is
she
that?
ran for Senate.
Oh, that's.
Oh.
I kept going. That name rings a bell.
She is a mountaineering
Yeah.
professional sports person.
Yeah, they've done a lot of climbing
Yeah.
together. He.
That makes sense. They're one of those couples that does stuff.
Ugh,
Yeah,
I hate those couples.
For instance, like Gina and Joe, they're one of those couples where one of them does stuff.
But sometimes both of them do stuff.
I'm looking at video of this house fire in Mill Creek from last night.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that here somewhere. A lot of people displaced. It was an apartment, wasn't it?
It just says a house.
Well, oh, there it is. The one I have, West Jordan. A fire at a West Jordan apartment complex on Friday. 24 units.
Like I said, we could just do the fire
just
report.
fire stuff. But let's finish up with something a little more pleasant, shall we?
Okay.
Oh, no, this isn't pleasant at all, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
A pilot jumped out of the door of a plane in flight,
Yeah.
leaving the student he was teaching to fly to land the aircraft by herself. Flight instructor Leonardo Andres Berdazzo was found dead following the incident, which took place in Toledo, central Argentina on Saturday. Berdazzo was on board the Cessna 150 aircraft with a 22-year-old student named Rosario. The student said Berdazzo told her, "You know what you have to do, carry on," took off his headset and seatbelt, opened the door of the plane, and jumped out.
No,
So
no parachute.
crazy.
No,
Just,
nope.
There I go.
Yep. I'm out
Wow.
of here.
Eduardo Alvarez, director of the Flying Parrot Cordoba Flying School, where Berdazzo worked, told the news that there were no signs that he was planning to throw himself from the plane.
Well,
He had gone on a flight with another student earlier in the day. He made his tragic decision on board an aircraft with another person by his side. It's impossible to think about it or understand it, but the human mind is so complex. He was a beautiful person with a great smile, but he's no longer with us. The pilot, the student pilot, managed to land the plane safely despite being, completely shocked.
yeah.
Well, yeah, not only
Yeah.
are you not totally confident what you're doing, you're dealing with what just happened.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Very
Jeez.
bizarre. All right, that's it.
Weather, traffic.
So that excessive heat warning is in the studio and outside, too. It continues today. 102 expected today. Grab a sweater, because after yesterday, which was 109, which was an all-time heat record for Salt Lake City since they have been keeping track since the 1800s.
But everything's fine.
But everything's fine. Overnight tonight, 75. 101 tomorrow. There's a slight chance of some showers. Maybe those afternoon monsoonal thunderstorms cropping up the next couple of days. But yeah, today, excessive heat warning in effect again.
And our air conditioning is broken here in the studio.
Yes. Crash westbound I-80 at Salt Lake Airport, milepost 115 off to the right shoulder. Crash southbound I-15 at Center Street in Orem, the shoulder affected there. Crash northbound I-15 4th south in Linden. And let's see, Right Wing Wade checking in from I-15. Southbound lanes moving nicely. Accident northbound I-15 just north of 4th North in Bountiful. Left lane of 5 blocked off to the left shoulder. Somebody else is saying fender bender at 3/4 of a mile off the 53rd South exit northbound I-15, blocking the middle lane. Thank you, Infiniteam, for assembling and letting us know all of that at 33986. Help 200 children at the Road Home start school in style. Stop by the Advocates in Ogden, American Fork, or Murray. Pick an apple from the tree, and you can supply clothing and backpacks for a child at the Road Home. Or shop and donate online at appletreeforkids.com. Every kid deserves an advocate. Stop by today. Go to x96.com or appletreeforkids.com for more info.
Oh, he's here. Frank Christ has joined us in the studio.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Frank.
How you all feeling?
I'm fine.
It's
I'm
hot.
just fine.
It feels
Frank.
like hell in here,
It
Frank.
is hot.
I haven't noticed.
Yeah. Well, you aren't affected by this sort of thing, are you?
No.
Frank has joined us. He is the Reaper, the Grim Reaper of celebrity souls. That's his job. He has to go.
Sam Neill was a
Sam
nice
Neill,
guy to gather, I gather.
Such a surprise. Sam Neill. I've been hovering around, Mitch McConnell, but
It's kind of hard to tell whether he's
Yeah.
alive or dead. Or
Sam Neill was a complete surprise.
Yes. Well, Frank reaps the souls of celebrities, and that is a curse to him because
I love our precious celebrities.
you
don't
love them so much. Why?
Because everything they say and do is right, except
Yes.
for Kevin Sorbo.
Celebrities are Frank's game, and it's a curse. He hates to do it because he loves them so much.
Yes.
But he joins us here to play a game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
This morbid game. A contestant needs to identify a dead celebrity. Frank gives me a list of actors, and there are 4 actors on this list, and 3 of them are.
they're just fine.
But one of them Frank has taken.
Oh.
And do we have a contestant?
Larry is here.
Larry, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just fine. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm just fine, Larry. It's good to know that you're fine, just fine as well. Now, Larry, if you are able to
Yes.
identify the dead celebrity on this list, that celebrity's demise will result in a prize for you. And what is it, Gina?
Tickets to the Sublime Festival, July 18th at Zions Bank Stadium with Sublime, Slightly Stupid, Pennywise, the Ataris, and more.
All right, Larry, are you ready to give it a try?
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
All right. Larry, because it's a Fool's Paradise Day, Frank gave me a list of actors in movies about people who try to escape their ordinary lives to live lives to a fool's paradise. Here we go. Number 1 is Elizabeth Pena. Her work in film included Batteries Not Included, La Bamba, Down and Out in Beverly Hills, and Lone Star, for which she won an Independent Spirit Award. Her Fool's Paradise movie, well, she was a voice in The Incredibles, about a once legendary superhero trapped in a cramped cubicle as an insurance claims adjuster, desperately sneaking out at night to do secret vigilante work just to feel some spark of his old life. Number 1, Elizabeth Pena. Number 2 is Stephen Tobolowsky. He was known for playing insurance agent Ned Ryerson in Groundhog's Day and amnesiac Sammy Jenks in Memento. He directed 1 film, 2 Idiots in Hollywood, and he also co-wrote the film True Stories with David Byrne and Beth Henley. His Fool's Paradise movie, well, he was in Thelma and Louise. A bored housewife and a sharp-tongued waitress plan a simple weekend fishing trip to escape their suffocating routines, but it quickly spirals into a high-stakes cross-country flight from the law. Number 2, Stephen Tobolowsky. Number 3 is Griffin Dunne. Dunne studied acting at the Neighborhood Playhouse School of Theater in New York. He was in An American Werewolf in London, and he was in After Hours, for which he was nominated for the Golden Globe Award for Best Actor. He also acted in supporting roles in My Girl, Straight Talk, and Quiz Show. His Fool's Paradise movie, well, it was After Hours. A mild-mannered man goes downtown to Soho for a casual date, only to find himself trapped in a worsening, surreal nightmare of bizarre artists, angry mobs, and bad luck that keeps him from getting home. Number 3, Griffin Dunne. And finally, number 4, Giovanni Ribisi, known for his starring role in the TV crime drama series Sneaky Pete. He was in the films Saving Private Ryan, Gone in 60 Seconds, Fly to the Phoenix, A Million Ways to Die in the West, and he had a recurring role on TV's The Wonder Years. His Fool's Paradise movie, Lost in Translation. A faded movie star experiencing a midlife crisis and a lonely young newlywed cross paths in luxury Tokyo hotel, forming an unlikely bond fueled by mutual insomnia and existential boredom. Number 4 is Giovanni Ribisi. Larry, one of those actors is dead. Which one?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's not number 4, and of the other 3, I really have no clue. So I'm just going to guess with number 1.
Number 1 is a good guess. Elizabeth Pena. She
Not
died.
that old when she
No,
died.
no, she died in 2014. She was only 55. She was died of acute alcoholism. So there you go.
Oh,
Her,
Sad.
yeah, it is sad, but you get a prize out of it. So
Jeez.
you know,
This
Yeah.
is a horrible thing that
awesome.
we do.
Yes,
Frank,
it is.
it really
It's
is.
really
I don't
important.
know how you do this.
It's every day. It's my curse.
It's your curse.
all right, Larry, congratulations. You'll get those tickets. Katie will tell you how to.
Awesome.
How to do it. Awesome. Yes. Hang on.
All right. Well, I have to go check on some celebrities today. They're falling like
Oh,
flies.
no.
Oh, Louise Mandrell.
One of the Mandrell
she's,
sisters?
She's my favorite.
She's the
Mandrell
hot
sister.
Mandrell
She's the
sister?
hot one.
The dark-haired
The
one?
dark,
Yeah,
72 today.
I can't picture a Mandrell.
Cheech Marin is 80. Patrick Stewart is 86 today.
Oh, be gentle with Patrick.
Oh. And Harrison Ford is 84.
Oh, be more gentle with
Oh,
her.
if you'd have told me that I'm getting a TV series with Harrison Ford and Jason Segel.
Wow.
Oh, what a day. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye, Frank.
Southbound I-215 west, 35th South and West Valley, there's a crash off to the left shoulder. Crash westbound I-80 out by the airport, milepost 115. Crash southbound I-15 Center Street in Orem off to the shoulder. And front of the program says fender bender about 3/4 of a mile south of the 53rd South exit, northbound I-15 blocking the middle lane. All of that traffic gets you two sponsors. At Shriners, the most advanced scoliosis procedures are born. They deliver access to the world's best doctors for nearly every pediatric orthopedic condition. The most amazing care anywhere begins at shrinerschildrens.org. And need cash fast? Get a personal loan today at liftcredit.com. No FICO score check, just quick, simple installment loans. Apply now at liftcredit.com, your early payday solution.
All right, we're going to take a break. Short break. We'll be back. Amy Donaldson has sports for us coming up after these. We got Boner of the Day coming up. Bill Frost telling us what's on TV, all that and more. Stand by for all of that. ProgressivePrimary.care is the website. You ever tried to get in to see your doctor and it's like, well, we can see you in 2 months.
Yeah.
That's pretty
And
standard.
Pretty common.
then you get a rushed visit and a confusing bill. Well, healthcare shouldn't be that complicated. We found Progressive Primary Care. It's a direct primary care practice. Go and see Dr. Law. Now, think of it like a healthcare membership. For one simple monthly fee, you get unlimited access to your provider, personalized care, and transparent pricing. No insurance middleman, no surprise bills. At Progressive Primary Care, you pay a flat monthly membership fee, just $49 to $99, depending on your age. No copays, no hidden costs. Your membership includes comprehensive primary care, unlimited visits, and a personalized wellness program. And it's real access, same day or next day appointments, longer visits, even the ability to text your doctor 24/7 instead of waiting on hold or calling only during office hours. Best of all, there's no long-term contract you can cancel with just 30 days notice. So go take a look at what they have to offer. ProgressivePrimary.care. That's ProgressivePrimary.care. Did you know?
In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time.
At Harmon's grocery store downtown, and I had an odd experience.
What happened?
It was on Sunday, and I was or Saturday. I was first of all, I walked into the store and I looked around, and there are sure a lot of women wearing long dresses down to their ankles. Oh, it's conference weekend. The place was lousy with women wearing, go to conference.
Modest
dresses.
is hottest, Bill.
Yeah, and but then as I was doing my shopping, all of a sudden they have a robot there that works at the store.
What does the robot do?
What's his name is Tally. So I come up an aisle, and all of a sudden this big, it's like a tall post with lights all over it and words on it, saying, "Hi, I'm Tally," and on a base with wheels, and it's moving its way around the store, and there was a young woman there stocking the shelves, and I said, "What is that?" And she said, "It's a robot. It's Tally."
Well, what does
I said,
Tally
well,
do?
what does Tally do? And Tally sort of moved towards this young woman. I thought it was going to shut her up or something, but
Don't tell him.
it's like a Roomba. You watch it; it moves like a Roomba. When it encounters an obstacle, it sort of senses it and then tries to move its way around it. But it's designed to go along the shelves, coast along the shelves, and it takes inventory of what's on the shelves. There are probably 3 or 4.
Tally, I get
Yeah,
it.
it tallies
it's
up,
counting
yeah.
things.
Oh,
Yeah, and I said, did that take a job? I've got a video of it. I'll post it later on. I said, does that take away a job? And she said, no, not really. I mean, because people do that too. People in the store also do that, and so it's kind of a backup. She said, yeah, I guess.
no, it took a job.
Yeah, I don't know. She was not.
Tally doesn't need a 401k. Tally
She
doesn't
was-
need insurance.
Yeah, she was not. She was not very warm about Tally.
No.
But I said, is it around all the time? She said, yeah, pretty much every day. I'd never seen it before.
Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong.
Like Peter did in Riverton, who's killing bugs in Riverton
Riverton.
right now.
Is this sponsored?
Yes, assault mediation is the modern way to divorce. No court battles, flat fee mediation, uncontested services, attorney prepared paperwork with no court appearances. Visit saltmediation.com to schedule your free consultation.
Amy Donaldson Sports. Break.
Well, here she is, Amy Donaldson, Sports Break. She's here to talk about the sporting events that are happening. Amy's also a.
What happened there?
I don't know.
Don't touch the mic, Amy.
Also a podcaster. You can. Her podcast now is called The Coach's Book Club.
Indeed,
And
yes.
who's the coach this time?
The coach this time is actually Olympian Sherry Hawkins. She's had really incredible life, but she recommended one of my favorite books.
What does she coach, by the way?
She does more motivational speaking, coaches like youth, but she's more. She's our in between. This month is Coach Cravens, and his book was The Innocents, or The Last Innocents, about the 1960s Dodgers team. But she recommended The Happiness Advantage, and I didn't really want to read it. I was like, oh, not
Sounds
another
kinda-
book
yeah.
about being happy.
Yeah.
It's actually one of my favorite.
Really?
I loved
Okay.
it. I absolutely loved it, and it's basically taking positive psychology, which a lot of people think is not real psychology, and giving the science behind it.
All right.
And so things you kind of knew, like I knew this was true. Now I know why. So yeah.
So basically, the point of the book is it's better to be happy than unhappy.
Basically the point is like there's scientific studies that show just choosing to be positive gives you all kinds of health benefits. It gives you all kinds of like mental acuity benefits. Like
And there is science behind it.
and there's science behind it. Like it's not just like convenient for everyone around you who doesn't want you to be negative.
I have my
Which
doubts.
is kinda what I
have
thought.
my doubts.
I know.
okay?
You know what? I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked by that. So, but yeah.
So,
Highly recommend. So
what's
yeah.
going on?
So the World Cup, speaking of positive, is still like awesome. So the World Cup, just when you think it can't get any better, it does. We are down to 4 teams. I'm sad. everyone I wanted to win or thought was
it's the
interesting.
4 teams that were
That it-
supposed to be there at this point.
Yeah, I mean, why did we even have to have all of these games?
Because how much fun was it? It's the journey. But see, that's what Happiness Advantage would teach you. It's the journey, not the destination. So, so the France versus Spain is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Spain beat Belgium 2-1. France beat Morocco 2-0. If you're looking for someone to root for who's left, I recommend Kylian Mbappe from France.
Okay.
He was the one who was, and I'm trying to remember which. It was some elected official, maybe in Italy or the UK, who basically said he's not really French. He's just his ancestry is from Cameroon, and that he's just like co-oping. He's not really one of us, is basically what the person was saying, and it's awful. And was roundly the person was it was a woman roundly criticized for it, but he couldn't have been more graceful about it, and just he's
a good guy.
Yeah, and he's at the top of the leaderboard. So Kylian and Lionel Messi are tied for most goals in the World Cup at 8 goals each.
You're probably those are probably gonna be your final.
France versus Argentina. That's what Very Important Sports has predicted all along, and I keep saying, no way. Look at these upsets. Look at my boy Erling Haaland. I'm still so heartbroken that
Don't cry for him. He's become an international superstar.
That's my only consolation, is that there are some
He is
people
beloved all over the world
who are now going to be in the top of the manosphere that I actually I'm not repelled by.
Uh,
He's also a big star in England.
Yeah. I mean, he plays for Man City.
Yeah.
But that might not last. There's talk of him going to play for Barcelona. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, Wednesday at 1 p.m. is England versus Argentina. And I think everyone was in love with England until Harry Kane admitted that he golfed with Donald Trump and had
nobody
a
likes
great
him
time.
anymore.
So now everyone's like, how do we want Jude
Bellingham
He's to
so
win.
Cute. I
He's
love
adorable,
Jude Bellingham.
and he's buddies with our guy Erling
know.
Haaland. They're like hugging and being very, very good,
They're good
men.
guys.
Yeah, showing that alpha.
Yeah, you want a
Yeah.
good person to root for. He's
Yeah, so you want him to win, but you want Harry to lose, and people are like, "How do we do that?" Because there's also like a little Lionel Messi backlash. Like he gets treated well by the officials.
He
So,
does. It's
in
true.
the game against Switzerland,
He's earned it.
which they won 2-1. I would say this: like Messi has been, of all the stars that could have ended up here, he's the best that we could have had in this situation. And he's in the MLS, so that helps the MLS. So, but yeah, maybe he is getting star treatment.
He's for
I had to
sure
hear about
getting
that.
star treatment.
And with video evidence. So
You know why he gets star treatment?
'Cause he's a
Because
star.
he's a star.
Right.
he is, yeah. No, I mean he is. If you've seen him, I mean,
Yeah.
just watch, just put in YouTube Messi highlights.
Even if you don't know anything about soccer, which I don't, I've watched him, and I go, "Oh, I get it."
But you can also put in YouTube Erling Haaland, and you can see like the ads that are coming out of for him are just
pretty funny.
They're unreal. I'm just like I'm so happy that that's a byproduct
Was
of this.
it you
entire thing.
that said, or I heard this somewhere, that people say, "Oh, he looks like Shrek," and they said that's so mean. And then the next thing you know, there's a picture of him standing next to Shrek with his arm around him, saying,
Yeah.
"This is my twin brother."
No,
they
he's
were-
very funny.
There's
He's
so
very
many. The way he
funny.
handles criticism in general, like somebody said, "Are you a man or a woman?" And he wrote, he responded with a picture, an unflattering photo of himself, and he said, "My mom was a woman. My dad is a man. I'm mixed." And
Which is funny.
I was like, that's how he handles everything, though.
Yeah.
Like criticism to him is like, that's just really your problem. He's
Yeah.
not bothered.
Yeah.
He is the epitome, in my opinion, of unbothered.
Yeah.
When I
You
think
can't-
about
you
unbothered,
can't hurt him.
he is unbothered.
You can't hurt him.
And I aspire to that level of unbotheredness. Darren Peterson, Jazz, the big showdown between Darren Peterson and AJ DeBonsa was everything it was billed to be. It was fantastic.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about.
What's
The
Summer
Jazz,
League.
It's the Summer League. So they played in Vegas, and Darren
Okay.
Peterson is a Jazz
Right.
new rookie, and he played against AJ DeBonsa, who played at BYU.
The
and
BYU guy, yeah.
There were
He's
one
the number
and two.
one, no,
One
one
and
and two.
two, yeah.
And AJ, so the Wizards end up beating the Jazz 92-88. AJ ends up with 26 points, 7 rebounds, 2 steals. Darren had 30 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 turnovers, might add. But so it was like that rivalry is going to be
be
chef's
fun to
kiss.
wa- yeah.
It'll be fun to watch.
Do they like each other?
I think it's. I don't know that they like each other. They have respect for each other. Like I don't think they know each other well enough to like. Oh, I like you, right? But there's professional respect. There's definitely rivalry. I don't really care if they like each other as long as they're classy about it.
Yeah.
I want them to want to
Mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, I want the competitive. Yeah, I want the rivalry. So,
Okay.
yeah, and then we got so yesterday the Jazz beat the Clippers. The Clippers beat the
was gonna
Jazz.
say, yeah.
Like they annihilated them, 104-82. Darren had 23 points in that game. People are super worried. I'm like, none of the people he's playing with will make the roster, so stop. It's fine. And then next up, the Jazz and the Bulls will play today. And then the Utah Royals, I think we talked about this. They lost to Gotham on Friday, July 10th. Next up for them is Orlando Pride on July 18th. They're coming off. I mean, the loss on Friday that makes back-to-back losses. So everybody's a little like, oh no, is the magic gone? So give them a minute. It takes after you haven't played together to come back, and they played. They have a tough schedule, so it'll be fun to watch. RSL, they are not back in league play yet. They're playing a friendly on Wednesday.
I was going to say they play Wednesday, but
against Burnley. Yeah, we have tickets to it. Ed was like, well, when I asked him if he wanted to go, he's like, well, they've been relegated. I was like, I know, but it's a chance to see a Premier League team in Utah, right? There's a few connections, Utah connections. The primary one being that Alan Pace, who was the president of RSL 2007-2008, he's the chairman and managing partner at Burnley.
I did not know that.
So, and then J.J. Watt. Did you know J.J. Watt's an investor at Burnley?
I did know that, yeah.
And his wife, Kalia, who is a Sandy
Yeah,
resident.
they're Utah people.
There we go.
The Seahawks were sold for $1 zillion, and
Who bought them?
a guy that now, if you want some entertainment, just Google who bought the Seahawks, and you'll hear a bunch of people arguing over whether or not it's woke family. Are the Seahawks in the hands of it's the Kolasa family? So it's end of a 30-year era with the Allen family owning it, and now the debate is like, are they woke? And I think
Who cares?
it's entertaining as
Yeah.
heck because it's $1 bazillion, and
Yeah.
it doesn't matter to me in any other way
Yeah.
other than people are stressed out. And,
right. That's
Yannick Sinner won Wimbledon for the second time, we should mention.
All right.
There we go.
All right, thank you. Amy Donaldson, AD on Sports. That's where you'll find her. And also her podcast, the Coach's Book Club.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amy.
Thanks, Amy.
All right. Traffic jam.
Let's see, northbound I-15, 5th Easton American Fork. There's a disabled vehicle there. We've got, crash westbound US 40. This is up in Park City, milepost 3.9 off to the right shoulder. Crash southbound I-215 west 35th south of West Valley, right shoulder affected there. And westbound I-80 out by the airport, milepost 115. Let me see if anybody sent anything in via text in the last little bit. Nope, but if you see something, please share it with us and I will pass it along. Just make sure it's safe for you to text 33986 throughout July. Save $500 on a new AC or $1,000 on a complete heating and cooling system from Larson HVAC and Plumbing. Visit larsonhvac.com/X96 to lock in your discount.
All right, here are the boner candidates you'll be voting for this time. Boner candidate number 1. It is so satisfying to know that both of them lost. Boner candidate number 2. They are a law unto themselves. And boner candidate number 3. The other things they did are worse than the Mohawk Snapchat.
All right. Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after some messages and a song. Stand by for all of that. RandLife.com/X96.
All right. We all know that if you want to buy a home, you need to have a down payment. And that's where a lot of people, right off the bat, they stumble over that. They say, I make enough money to make a monthly mortgage payment, but I just don't have the money for a down payment. Well, Rand Life Home Loans, local mortgage lender, is making home ownership more affordable than ever with their new in-house down payment assistance program. Rand Life, local mortgage company, as I said, they've handled my mortgage in the past. They cover upfront costs like your down payment or your closing costs so that you can get into your home sooner than you thought. They offer 2 different assistance programs. And again, this is all in-house. These programs are designed to fit different financial situations. Which one is right for you, I don't know, but they do. So let them tell you all about it. So all you need to do to get into your new home with help from Rand Life is go to randlife.com/X96.
Vaxadan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Well, yes, indeed. Hey, little adventurers.
Yes?
Are you ready for a day of fun and games?
Sure am.
Well, then make sure you start your day with Vimivites Vitamin Drops.
Vimivites.
I'm Beat Cheetah announcer Johnny Ola, and Vimivites are packed with all the vitamins and minerals your growing bodies need to stay strong and healthy. They taste like sweet berries. Ask Mom for Vimivites today. They're the secret to happy, healthy playtime.
Are they?
And for Mommy and Daddy, are you feeling a little frazzled?
Little.
Those daily tribulations got you tied in knots?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then, let Dr. Quigley's Calming Cordial soothe your weary soul. Dr. Quigley's Calming Cordial, a time-honored blend of rare herbs and soothing essences, gently eases tension and promotes restful sleep. Just a spoonful before bedtime, and you'll drift off to dreamland like a baby in a bassinet. Dr. Quigley's Calming Cordial for a peaceful night and a brighter tomorrow. Ask your druggist for Dr. Quigley's and sleep soundly.
My druggist.
And now, here's a man who calms the soul of every American who listens to this award-winning game show. He's our host. He's my host. He's Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
All right, professional game show announcer Johnny Ola. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be playing against Mike today.
Hi, Mike.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is the music too loud, Mike?
I don't think so.
All right. Okay, Mike, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game. If you call it correctly, you decide heads or tails.
Let's go ahead.
All right. I'm going to really give it a...
Oh, now it's on the floor. It's rolling.
Chase it.
Tails.
It's tails. Sorry.
So Gina won. I'm sorry. Wow. Haven't done that in a long time. So I'm sorry, Mike. Gina goes first. That means she gets the first question on her own to answer exclusively. Multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, I hope you were paying attention, Mike, because I will allow you to answer the same question and steal the point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader premiered on this day in 2007.
Okay.
So we have questions that are fifth grade level questions.
Okay.
So let's see how you do, Gina. Let's begin. Gina, what was the original name of the city that was renamed Constantinople? Is it 1, Mos Eisley? Is it 2, Shady Acres? Is it 3, Byzantium? Or 4, Istanbul?
Well, it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. No?
Gina, terribly sorry.
The song lied to me?
No, yes. Mike, you have a chance to steal.
I think it was the Byzantium, whatever it was.
Byzantium.
Yes, Byzantium.
Byzantium.
Yep.
That's a point for Mike.
That's a trick.
And
Trick
that was a
question.
steal, yes.
Yes.
So, Mike, you have the question. You could get 2 points now.
Mike, I'm going to list 4 things. 3 of them are rock. 1 of them is not rock. You ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
Types of rock.
Okay.
1 of them is not. Pick the one that is not rock.
Okay.
Is it 1, sedimentary? Is it 2, metamorphic? Is it 3, igneous? Or is it 4, cold play?
This is not
Mike?
I mean, I think it's pretty much Coldplay.
That was not fair.
That's 2 points. Why?
Why? There was only
Coldplay
one
is not
joke.
rock.
There was
It's
only
not rock.
one joke answer.
Coldplay's not rock.
Gina,
What?
your question. What is the largest mammal?
Okay.
Is it 1, butch casserole? Is it 2, the Magalorian? Is it 3, an elephant? Or 4, a blue whale?
A blue whale.
Blue whale. There, you feel better now?
Yes.
You're in the game.
Okay.
So now, Gina, with one question, you are smarter than a fifth grader.
Okay. Phew.
All right. Mike, what gas do planets absorb from the atmosphere? Planets absorb this gas from the atmosphere. What is it? Is it 1, carbon dioxide? Is it 2, hydrogen? Is it 3, presidementia? Or 4, poo gas?
Ooh, this is an easy one. I think it's carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide
And
is
Mike
correct.
wins the game. Nicely
Wow.
done. Mike is smarter than a fifth grader.
And,
Plus-
and me, I
Plus,
guess.
I've got 2 pages of questions for next week.
Oh, good.
So
You're all set.
I'm all
Congratulations, Mike. You've won. What did he win?
Tickets to see Slightly Stupid with special guest Iration coming to Granary Live on July 27th.
Say thank you, Mike.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
All right, hang on the line, and we'll tell you how to get there.
Listen, I got to go home and brush up on my fifth grade knowledge. I was a little lost
A
there.
little off, were you?
Yeah.
All right. .25. Time now for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior, and you will decide with your votes. Of these 3 candidates, which one is the worst? Which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, July 13, 2026? We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. Once you've heard all 3, you'll vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive.
I can't buy it. Got to win it. Radio from Hell Boner T-shirt.
Here's Boner candidate number 1. It is so satisfying to know that both of them lost. Drake just lost a $1 million bet. The 39-year-old Iceman entertainer publicized a $1 million bet that Conor McGregor would beat Max Holloway at UFC 329 on Saturday, July 11th. The Mac is back. The proper 12 drinking, tailored suit wearing, Lambo yacht riding man with Dubai tan that once had both belts in both hands. He is not back. Conor lost the fight. Conor McGregor lost the fight. His first UFC fight in 5 years. It resulted in a leg injury in the beginning of round 1. He couldn't keep going. The referee waived the fight. The official result was a Max Holloway victory in just 69 seconds. Drake lost $1 million.
Aww.
Conor McGregor lost the fight. It is so satisfying to know that both of them lost. Boner candidate number 1. Here's boner candidate number 2. They are a law unto themselves. A video shows a U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement arrest made inside of a Salt Lake City home went viral this week. In it, agents restrain a middle-aged man and teenager while a woman screams, "Get out of my house!" The family said it was racial profiling. ICE implied it was the consequence of an attempt to evade arrest or ignore the commands of a federal agent. People wondered in the comments what had happened before the video began. Elizabeth Garcia said it started at 7:46 in the morning. I got a call on July 7th. Her father asked her to pick him up from the gas station because he saw some suspicious people looking at him and getting close to him. And he said, I think they might be undercover police or ICE agents. And Mr. Garcia, her father, told her the suspicious people had left. He then drove home because he was still nervous, and she followed. The men, who did turn out to be ICE agents, passed her car, she said, and followed her dad to their Rose Park home. Turning on their emergency lights about 2 blocks from their house, he parked and ran into the garage, and the agents parked in the driveway like it was their own, she said, and chased after him. They didn't let him shut the door, and even the puppy got out, she said. One agent's vest said police, another said police federal agent, but Garcia said they never introduced themselves or announced that they were ICE. They didn't have a warrant. She started filming. Her brother, who's a United States citizen, was released, and her father was taken into custody. Garcia said he is currently in the ICE holding room in West Valley. ICE has a different version of the events. A statement to KUER about the video said the agency arrested Paul Meza Moreno, who is an illegal alien from Mexico who was granted voluntary return to Mexico for illegally entering the United States on 3 separate occasions. The agency didn't say whether they had a warrant to enter the home. They didn't.
No.
Garcia said her dad's name is actually Raul Moreno Meza, and as far as she knows, her father was never granted voluntary departure. She couldn't say for sure how many times he had entered the country, but she says she knows of only one occasion. He hasn't left here in 22 years, she said. Her grandfather
is he
was
a
a
murderer
citizen. No,
or, no.
He has one. He has broken the law by being an illegal entry into this country.
See, again, I don't see ICE going to these high crime areas.
And the thing is, courts have said you cannot go into a person's house and arrest them without a warrant.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter whether they're an illegal alien. You have to get a warrant from a judge and then go
and
arrest
if that
them.
is his crime, it's a paperwork issue.
Yeah.
Let's quit treating people that aren't violent criminals like violent criminals.
Boner candidate number 2, they are a law unto themselves. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3, the other things they did are way worse than the Mohawk Snapchat.
All right, boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Box Elder County is being asked to take on the risks of the massive Stratos data center while the developer gets special treatment. Stewardship Utah is working to stop the project because decisions this big should include the people who live here. Learn more at stewardshiputah.org/X96.
And never, ever, never forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
A man who invested $300,000 in the business behind the hit Christian historical drama The Chosen is alleging that he and thousands of other shareholders who helped propel the show to prominence were squeezed out of profits by the company's leadership. The Chosen, which chronicles the life and ministry of Jesus through the eyes of those who interacted with him, was financed with the help of thousands of early investors. For the first of 5 seasons, released in 2019, its creators broke a television crowdfunding record by raising around $11 million. The series has grown from a small-scale project into a moneymaker that drew what its makers estimate to be 300 million global viewers, and it's now on the cusp of its greatest potential returns yet. Its final 2 seasons will be streamed on Prime Video and will focus on the biblical accounts of the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus. Several spin-off series are expected. Dallas Jenkins, the show's creator, announced this year. Along with the show's success has come some disputes. Christopher Garbadinian, a former BioPharma executive who invested $300,000 in a predecessor of the 5 and 2 Studios in 2019. By the way, these people also work with Angel Studios. Filed a class action lawsuit last month arguing that the company had forcibly cashed out over 16,000 minority stockholders and failed to compensate them fairly for their shares. According to the lawsuit, those stockholders represented 45% of the company's economic interests. As with other investors, Garbadinian's deep involvement was due to both his strong belief in the project as an evangelical tool and his expectation that he would be a long-term stockholder. So here we are making an evangelical project about the life of Jesus Christ and apparently cheating people out of their money.
Thou shalt not steal. It's kind of there in the script,
It's
isn't
right
it?
there.
Yeah.
Lindsey Graham, South Carolina Republican and one-time opponent, turned stalwart ally of Donald Trump, who was a forceful advocate for an interventionist U.S. foreign policy, died Saturday evening. He was 71. He died from a brief and sudden illness, his office said in a statement early Sunday.
He had a ripped aorta. It's the same thing that John Ritter died from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no further details were provided after recently returning from a trip to Ukraine. Graham had been scheduled to appear on NBC's Meet the Press on Sunday morning. He's a former Air Force lawyer who served in the Air Force Reserve while in Congress and was briefly deployed to both Iraq and Afghanistan as a senator. Graham was first elected to the U.S. House of Representatives in 1994 before winning his Senate seat in 2002. Last month, he fended off 5 challengers to win the Republican primary in his bid for a 5th term. Donald Trump offered his condolences on social media early Sunday, calling Graham one of the greatest people and senators I've ever known. He was always working, a true American patriot. Utah wildfires, we've talked a lot about them. For central Utah residents, it might feel like a weather forecast right out of the Bible. First came the massive wildfires, and now town and county officials are preparing for the next expected disaster, major flooding.
Those burn scars make it. Nothing's holding the soil together.
Exactly.
So.
It's anticipated in the area surrounding both the Cottonwood Fire, a 96,300-acre blaze still burning in Beaver County, and the Juab County communities in the footprint of the now extinguished Iron and Cherry fires, which together burned more than 70,000 acres. The outlook is not positive, said Phil Dennison, a professor at the University of Utah who studies wildfires. You could have flash floods, you could have mudslides. It's not going to be very pleasant, but people are already getting sandbags together in the event that sort of thing happens. And no one is really certain when the massive tree tucked deep into the Tusher Mountains first took root or who was the first person to stumble upon it. It is also not clear what allowed that specific pine tree to grow to 123 feet tall.
Wow.
Some estimate that the towering ponderosa pine near the small town of Beaver, where residents affectionately call it Big Tree, because they're very creative down there.
That's the best you can do.
It's been there at least 350 years, making it a century older than the United States. Other people guess it had to be at least 150 years old, outliving any human who might know the answer. Well, Big Tree was destroyed.
What?
By the
fire?
fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
Yes. People were very sad. The fire that burned those 97,000 acres, the tree has been burned.
By the way, if you have trees in your yard,
Yes.
so if you've been doing the good thing, which you should be doing, of limiting the water of your grass,
Yeah, I have been.
that also means you're limiting the watering of your trees. Take your hose. You're not wasting water. You're wasting water when your sprinklers go into the street. You're not wasting water if you take your hose and put it on very, very low and let it run under your trees and give them a little extra drink that you're not giving.
Oh, okay.
If you think about doing that when it's so hot, that's a good thing.
Donald Trump is expected to issue an order on Monday, today, once again reducing the size of Bears Ears and Grand Staircase Escalante National Monuments. Sources tell Fox News that an event is scheduled to take place at the White House where Trump would issue a new executive order. Congresswoman Celeste Malloy, her office, whose new district includes both monuments, declined to comment, as did Governor Cox. Any policy announcement will come directly from the president. This reporting about potential executive orders is pure speculation. I'm guaranteeing you it's going to happen. The Trump administration on Friday moved to open the habitats of imperiled animals to farming, drilling, mining, real estate development, and other activities in what environmentalists characterize as the most severe erosion of protections for wildlife in half a century. It did so by recasting a single word, harm. For more than 50 years, the federal government has used a broader definition of harm to animals under the Endangered Species Act, a bedrock environmental law. It included any significant, quote, modification or degradation of habitat that kills or injures animals by impairing their ability to eat, shelter, or breed. The Supreme Court upheld this interpretation in 1995, ruling against property owners who argued that harm should only mean directly killing or injuring an endangered animal. But on Friday, the Interior Department, Commerce Department announced a final rule that rescinded this long-standing interpretation. Under the rule, destroying an endangered species nest or habitat wouldn't be considered illegal because it's not directly harming them. It's not like you're not shooting them. You're just taking away their means of life.
Weasels.
I know. Let's see. For more than a year, Salt Lake has asked for ideas on how to stitch the city back together. We're torn in two by train tracks and travel lanes.
Yeah.
And hundreds of ideas poured in. Now officials are determining which ones could become a reality. The advisory board tasked with figuring out which potential solutions to study, however, has passed on supporting a pitch that has gotten widespread attention. The grassroots and costly Rio Grande plan to bury its rail lines downtown under 500 West and restore passenger train service to the historic Rio Grande Depot. But it looks as though the plan to bury the tracks it's missed the cut in a transportation study, and at least for the moment, that plan is not feasible. The Salt Lake Harm Reduction Project is expanding access to naloxone, a medication that reverses the effects of an opioid overdose, with a new Naloxyboxy downtown. I didn't know there were two Naloxyboxies. They're now doing a third. They look like the little free library boxes, but for naloxone. People can pick up the medication in front of a bookstore, and there are a couple of other plales where you can get it. It
would be good to know where they are.
Let's see if it says. I wish they would put this right in the beginning of the story, but no, they don't.
Why don't I do
Sugar House? Let's see. 2 boxes outside the office, a medical office in Sugar House, and inside Indy Square, a nonprofit co-working space in Murray, wherever that is.
All right. Weather, traffic.
We still have that extreme heat warning, not just here in the studio, but everywhere. Broke all-time record for heat yesterday. Today, 102. It's already 81 right now.
Yeah.
75 for an overnight low tonight. Tomorrow, 101. Next couple days, there's a chance we could have some of those afternoon thunderstorms as that monsoonal moisture makes its way into the valley. Let's see. Traffic, we have northbound I-15 at Point of the Mountain, milepost 285, right shoulder affected. Crash southbound I-215 west, 12 north in Salt Lake. Northbound I-15 at 5th east in American Fork. And let me check our message stream. That's where friends of the program text us what they're seeing on the roads. And you haven't sent me anything in a bit, so it looks like probably things are great. But if things aren't great, you can text us and let us know. 33986 throughout July. Save $500 on a new AC or $1,000 on a complete heating and cooling system from Larson HVAC and Plumbing. Visit larsonhvac.com/X96 to lock in your discount.
The Naloxyboxy, the new one, is at the Under the Umbrella bookstore.
Okay.
All right. All right. Here is boner candidate number 3. The other things they did are really worse than the Tomahawk Snapchat. 3 former care workers have been sentenced to prison following an Oklahoma nursing home abuse case in which the women filmed and shared degrading videos of elderly residents on Snapchat, including footage of a dead patient being mocked. Mackenzie Bolfa, Aubrey Granada each received 10-year custodial sentences. Jade Williams, 12 years in prison. The judge in the case presided over the sentencing of Bolfa and Granada. According to Guthrie News, the women respectively were court documents at the time. The original charges listed there. Oh, this is just how old they are. They're all in their 20s. It was at the Golden Age Nursing Facility in Guthrie, Oklahoma. The facility describes itself as a family-owned long-term care skilled nursing provider. The Guthrie Police Department opened an investigation after a former employee who knew the suspects received a Snapchat from one of them. The message showed her manipulating the pubic hair of a female patient who was nude from the waist down and laying motionless. While one of them was filming the clip, another could be heard in the background laughing, "Give me a mohawk." The former employee who received the video reported it to nursing home administrators. Then there are also videos of them doing demeaning things with dead patients and sharing them on Snapchat. The things that they did, I will not go into.
Thank you.
They're way worse than the Mohawk Snapchat. Boner candidate number 3.
All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. It's really satisfying to know that both of them lost. Drake, who bet $1 million on Conor McGregor fight, betting that he would beat Max Holloway. No, he didn't. As a matter of fact, Conor McGregor was out in just 69 seconds, so Conor lost and the Drake lost his money. I'm glad. Boner candidate number 2, they are a law unto themselves. There is a video showing U.S. Customs and Immigration Enforcement arresting a man inside of his home. The agents arrested him and his son while a woman was screaming, "Get out of my house!" They did it without a warrant. That's not supposed to be the way it goes. And boner candidate number 3, the other things they did are way worse than the Mohawk Snapchat.
All right, here we go. Time to vote. You've got to decide of these 3 candidates which one is the worst. Which one deserves to be boner of the day for today, July 13, 2026? 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text and text that to 33986. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth, 877-602-9696. She'll take your live voice vote. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, July 13, 2026. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. Okay, you got 4 minutes to get your vote in. Let's go. It's Boner of the Day.
Don't miss a single.
It's often said that the people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day. And today's word is...
Gel. G-E-L, gel. And now to use the word in a sentence, LeVar and LeGrand are here to show you how Utahns speak. Listen carefully for the word gel. Our word today was supplied by a famed Utah attorney who has undoubtedly heard this word used more times in his life than he cares to remember. The word again is gel.
Hey, LeGrand, how's tricks?
What? How's what?
Tricks. You know, things. How's things? How's it going with you? How's tricks?
Oh. How's it going? I got you. How's it going?
I asked you first.
What?
How it's going, that's what. I just asked how's it going, then you Never mind. What's wrong with you?
Well, sure. I mean, no doubt I'm just fine. I'm a little distracted, maybe. Who wants to know?
Never mind. What's got you so distracted, LeGrand?
Well, I was speaking on the phone with my uncle down to Moab. My Uncle LeGrand.
I'm LeVar. You're LeGrand. That's the...
So's my uncle.
Huh?
Yeah, LeGrand Peterson. He owns a small gravel pit down to Moab.
Wait a second. Ain't you LeGrand Peterson?
No, I'm LeGrand Peterson. He's Peter S-E-N. I'm Peter S-O-N.
Well, hell, that's confusing.
Not to us. But anywho, he wants me to come down to Moab, help him catch some appliance dumpers.
Some what?
Someone has been dumping old appliances into his gravel pit.
Oh.
And he can't catch them. There's like 10 old fridges there and more every couple of days. So my uncle LeGrand will have to pay to have them all hauled away. And that's going to get expensive. But if he can catch who's doing it, maybe he can get reimbursed. And if not, well, he's just going to have them thrown in jail.
I guess illegal dumping can get you jail time.
It's jailable, all right. So long as the jails down there ain't full.
Yep.
Yeah. But I got a few things to take care of first. Hey, LeVar, I just noticed your hair looks kind of different. You using some kind of junk in it?
Yes, my wife made me try it. It's some kind of new hair gel.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
Living Spaces.
Oh, Carrie, you're saying it wrong.
Living Spaces.
Living Spaces.
I was telling Bill, I don't know how much they spent on that jingle. Well worth every penny.
Catchy. And it makes you think, yeah, I need to freshen things up.
Sure.
Get some new furniture. Living Spaces has a huge selection. Free next day shipping. I was actually just on their website looking at it. I'm like, oh, I could get that tomorrow. Or you can go into one of their store locations.
Might as well.
They have 2 in Salt Lake. In Draper, located just off I-15 and Bangor Highway, and Draper's furniture retail hotspot. That whole area there is where you can go shop. Clearfield, located off I-15, 700 South. Nice thing is the salespeople there, they're non-commission based. So they're going to help you out, but don't feel pressured into buying something you don't need or want because no commission there. Stores have a cafe. You can hang out, relax, watch TV. They have dirty sodas there if you like, little snacks, play area for the kids, and you can do your shopping at Living Spaces.
Living Spaces.
All right, 7:50. Time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by Wings.
And the official Pie and Beer Day Festival is July 24th at Smith's Ballpark. This family-friendly event features pies of all varieties, a slice of pie for everyone with a ticket, plenty of beer. Get your tickets while they last at officialpieandbeerday.com.
Oh, and I got a message from Brad a few days ago, Brad Wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
They need contestants for the pie eating contest. They have.
I'm sure all of that is available at officialpieandbeerday.com.
Yeah, they need people to sign up. There are lots of a couple of divisions and prizes and all kinds of stuff. So this morning's Boner is brought to you in part by Wings. Oh, I already said that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Let's do this then. Boner candidate winners. Where are the results? There we go. Wow. So lots of voting, lots and lots for boner candidate number 2 and 3. Boner candidate number 1, Conor McGregor and Drake losing only 6 votes.
Yeah, there's no. I'm surprised with the other 2 available. I'm surprised anybody voted for the first one.
And it was a pitched battle with well over 100 votes for both of the candidates. Boner candidate number 2, they are a law unto themselves. ICE going into that home here in Salt Lake got 140 votes, but it wasn't enough. 160 votes for boner candidate number 3. The other things they did are way worse than the Mohawk Snapchat.
It's your boner of the day for today, July 13, 2026. Now qualified to be boner of the week.
So we've been working through the beef, like I told you.
Yeah.
We purchased a half a cow.
That's a lot of a cow.
A live cow was really weird.
A half a cow, local. It's local beef raised in the Morgan Valley.
There's a side of beef, essentially.
It's about 250 pounds of meat. Cows are big.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yes.
It's about 100 pounds of ground beef. It's like 30 to 40 pounds of roasts. 20 to 35 steaks.
And I've offered to help.
Special. You have? And I've given you guys both.
You gave me a roast. Out of how many roasts did you say?
40 pounds?
40 pounds of roasts?
Yeah.
Or how many roasts is that?
I don't know how many that is, but. So we bought a freezer to store this meat.
That was a wise move.
And we bought a stand-up freezer. The thinking being, your chest freezer, you never get to the bottom of it. There is stuff Bill, I know you have a chest freezer,
No,
and
I
I
don't.
guarantee you there's something at the bottom. You don't have
I
a
used
chest?
to.
But I bet there was something at the bottom that was there for years that you never quite
It was
got
it was a human body.
Yeah. So the thinking being, a standing freezer,
Yeah.
it's you can see it all. It's all right. Nothing gets buried at the bottom. But it's 250 pounds
Yeah,
of meat.
I was going to say it
the
doesn't
freezer.
hold as much as the other one.
Last weekend, we were up at the farm, which is where this lives, in the garage. And Joe was out doing farming. He put on his overalls, and he was out farming like he does.
Take a piece of straw and put it. Chew on it.
And he came back in almost immediately and just stood there. And I said, "Oh no, what happened?" Much as we can figure, there was so much meat in the freezer, it was so heavy that one of the shelves collapsed, and the collapsing of the shelf opened the door.
Oh.
And it was there all night.
Oh.
Just. And it's hot.
Yeah. So all that meat's gone.
Ruined.
Wow.
Ruined. Now, what do you do with it? Well, trash pickup isn't for days.
Yeah.
You can't just throw all that in the garbage can, because that's a problem.
Yeah.
So
It would have been fun to watch the flies get at it, though.
So you load it up and take it to the dump. Now, I know you guys were suspicious of me telling you that the dump is inside, and I have video of the dump. If you go to x96.com/live.
Was this the Salt Lake County landfill?
No, this is in Ogden.
Oh, well, okay.
You drive inside, and they have, like heavy equipment that is pushing whatever you're dropping off down. And there are big signs all around that say, "No scavenging."
Aw.
Well, that's no fun.
You can't.
So that meat, somebody could have gotten that meat.
There's no just drop your load and get out. But it's inside. Now, they take it outside, but they sort it. When you go to the dump to drop it off, you're just driving a building and say, "Here's my garbage."
The last time I was at this, it's been a long time that I was at this Salt Lake County landfill, and it wasn't inside there, but they're big cement troughs that you pull up alongside these big cement troughs and
Yeah.
dump stuff in it.
But so I know I had promised you guys more, but it's all
Yeah.
it's gone.
If we want it, we'd have to go up there and get
Yeah,
it.
you,
A texter says you have to put a latch and a padlock on those doors.
yeah,
Yeah,
because for that very
exactly.
ruined
I think they have
250 pounds.
I think the
of-
freezer probably had that. There was probably a place where you could lock it.
But how dare they forbid you from scavenging?
There are signs saying.
I found some really cool stuff at the dump. When I
Seems
was
to me,
scavenging.
the times I've been to the Salt Lake County landfill, there were people scavenging.
Well, and because if someone's throwing it away, it's up for grabs,
Gee,
right? They
yeah,
don't
what-
want it
exactly.
anymore.
Gina, you don't
What?
want it.
The perfect example of that is this saying: "One man's trash is another man's treasure."
I found one of my favorite items when I was a kid at the dump.
Which was what?
It was a bank. There was an elephant, and it had a spring-loaded trunk, so that when you put the coin in the front of the trunk and you press the button, it would pop it up into his back and put it in.
Did
the
it
bank.
work?
It worked. Yeah.
I used to. So I had an uncle a great uncle who was a garbage man, had a private, wheelwright disposal. He'd go around to grocery stores and stuff, and they'd take care of their trash. But then he would bring us stuff. Hey, I brought there's a whole case of cinnamon rolls here, and my mother
They're
would be
perfectly good.
My mother would be very, and she'd say, "Oh,
Yeah.
oh, thanks, Howard," and then he'd leave and we'd throw them away.
Trav the Trash Man says it's called a transfer station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sandy City is where I haul. Just opened one up. And Sketchy Blake of Ogden says we're keeping it classy in Ogden.
No kidding.
All right, traffic, please.
Northbound Redwood Road, 21st South in Salt Lake, the exit ramp closed, right shoulder affected. Northbound I-15 Point of the Mountain, milepost 285. Looks like that's about it. Let me see if anybody sent anything in via text. 33986. Nope, nothing's come in recently, but if you see something, or if you're at the dump, you can text us and let us know. 33986. Since the dawn of time, our friends Rad and Ajax have been advising Utah Airsoft wargamers stop by any tactical airsoft supply to learn about the sport of airsoft wargames.
Jardam in the chat room says the classic dump experience can still be had at the Bard landfill in Bountiful.
Oh, good.
The classic
dump experience. All right. Let's take a short break. We'll be back. Bill Frost telling us what's on TV this week. Stand by for that. BigOTires.com.
Go to the Big O Tire store to save some money on tires. Now through the 26th of July, up to $200 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, and save $100 on qualified purchases with your Big O Tire service credit card. But Big O Tires say they have the lowest price on every tire every day.
If you're going to be planning like a road trip or something, just go into Big O Tires. Not only have them check your tires on your vehicle and your trailer, check those tires too. Have them check everything: brakes, alignments, batteries, oil, lube, filters, all of that.
Fluids.
I really like the Big O Tires store. They're terrific people. I just bought a set of brand new Big O brand tires for my Toyota, and they're just very helpful. They're fast. I took it in. I said, I'll wait for it. And they said, okay. And I think I was there about 25, 30 minutes is all. So Big O Tires, make an appointment online. That's a great way to do it. BigOTires.com. They are the team you trust.
X90.
Hello, kiddies. It's me, your old friend, the bookkeeper. Since this is tax season, I thought you might want to hear a story from the big ledger about filing your taxes. Today's installment concerns the do's and don'ts of claiming deductions. Pay careful attention now, or you may have to pay more later.
Well, Mrs. Johnson, I've looked over your return, and I have a few questions about some of your deductions.
Oh my, is there something wrong?
Well, you've claimed over $9,000 in medical expenses.
That's correct. I have all the receipts right here in this shoebox.
You seem to be in perfect health. Now, some of these procedures seem a bit odd.
Oh?
Spaying,
Yes.
neutering,
Yes.
hairball removal.
Yes.
These are services performed on your cat.
Oh, yes, I love cats. I have over 30 of them.
You can't claim your pet's medical expenses.
But they're like family to me.
It's not allowed by the IRS.
Well, could I claim them as a home improvement?
How so?
Well, they keep me toasty warm in the winter. They're like portable space heaters.
I don't think so.
Well, they shed a lot.
So?
Their excess fur helps insulate my house. Better R value than the pink fiberglass stuff.
And no.
Can I claim them as my children?
And no. The government would never overlook you being 80 years old with more than 30 dependents, some of whom are named Buffy, Tabby, and Mr. Boots.
Well, I've made sure they all have Social Security numbers.
Well, why didn't you say so? Sign here. You can expect a hefty refund.
Oh, thank you.
Ms. Smith, send in Mr. Thompson, will you?
Oh,
The guy who wants to deduct his dog as a home security system.
okay.
Well, kiddies, it does pay to keep good records after all. Looks like Mrs. Johnson is in for a windfall. If she can avoid an audit by the IRS, that is. Maybe the nice accountant fellow from S&M Block will go to jail for her. Remember to file on time, and if you need any help with those tricky forms, don't hesitate to ask your old friend, the bookkeeper.
Like Smee did from Cottonwood, and he says it's very hot in Cottonwood.
It's very hot in Cottonwood.
Cottonwood.
Cottonwood, very hot.
All right.
You know, it's very, very hot.
Okay. Bill Frost is here to tell us what's on TV, and it's brought to you by...
Beat the heat before it gets worse. Aereo Home Services is your local whole home service provider for HVAC, plumbing, and electrical. Schedule now at aereohome.com.
Well, Bill Frost. He's here. He's a writer, a musician, and just a swell guy.
Yeah, sure.
Bill is, you can read his writings in City Weekly, cityweekly.net. You can catch his podcast if you've a mind to do that. Talks about TV. It's called TV 10. And he's a musician. Magda Vega is the band. And you can find all things related to Bill Frost where?
At billfrost.tv.
All right, what's new?
Sign up. I'll email you something. Today, we have a new-ish Netflix series, Hot Ones, Extra Heat.
I heard about this, yeah.
Yeah, they took the YouTube series.
Okay.
And now they're using it as a promotional tool for upcoming Netflix shows.
Okay.
Yeah,
so just the stars of the shows?
Yeah,
okay.
so I think this might be part of your contract now. If you know,
but I don't want to do that.
Hot Ones
beware, you might have to go on Hot Ones if you have a new Netflix show. First up was Will Ferrell promoting The Hawk, which we'll get to in a minute.
Okay.
And it's still the same host, so at least they kept some of the integrity or whatever is there.
Right.
Tomorrow, last week, I told you Backrooms would be available to rent or buy. They pushed it back a week. They pulled a fake out.
Oh.
It is tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were they hoping to get some extra money this weekend?
I think maybe they were trying to get a little extra money out of the theatrical release of the extended cut. maybe.
So that's what's going to be available
No,
today? No.
The original kit is what's going to
Okay.
be available, and the whole thing will be available eventually on HBO Max later in the year.
Okay.
If you don't want to spend that rental money.
I'll do that.
And Wednesday, a new Apple TV series starring Anya Taylor-Joy, Lucky. It's sort of an action heist series about a con woman played by Anya Taylor-Joy. Her ironic name is Lucky. And a high school is terribly wrong, multi-millions of dollars, and she's being hunted down by the FBI and a ruthless crime boss played by Annette Bening, who's now living her best TV life as a crime boss.
I guess so.
Here in Dutton Ranch. And this is from the guy who's a sure runner from on shows like Your Friends and Neighbors and Warrior and Banshee, so they got the action down. And the cast includes Timothy Olyphant, William Fitcher, and Clifton Collins Jr. And 2 of 7, get it, episodes will stream on Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay.
I see what they did there.
Yeah.
And also a new comedy series starring Hannah Waddingham from Ted Lasso and Octavia Spencer called Ride or Die. They've been best buds for years, but eventually they find out that Hannah Waddingham's character is an assassin.
What?
If they were that good of friends, they would have known.
I know,
all
right?
along. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks like an assassin.
She does,
I buy
yeah.
it.
Yeah, so that's a comedy there. Also starring Bill Nighy. And yeah.
Okay.
And Thursday, the aforementioned series The Hawk, starring Will Ferrell as a former golf pro who's on the comeback trail. This is different from Stick, which had Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
This one
But
has
the same-
Luke Wilson.
But the same kind of thing. It's-
Kind of. On Stick, Owen Wilson is a former golf pro who's helping mentoring a young golf pro, whereas Will Ferrell is just a narcissist out for his own glory.
Okay.
He plays that very well.
Yes, it's got a little bit of a Eastbound and Down vibe to it.
Oh, good.
And this would also, if you think 20 years ago, this would have been a movie in theaters with
Probably.
like Talladega Nights
Yep.
and all those movies, but now it's a Netflix series. And also starring in here are Molly Shannon, Fortune Feimster, Jimmy Tatro, Chris Parnell, great cast.
Yes, funny cast, yeah.
Yeah. And you can tell Will Ferrell's character, the Hawk, he's kind of a narcissist because he's got that little tiny chin beard. That's a sure sign.
Yeah.
You got that little,
Just
nothing
no-
else, just the little
yeah.
thing on your chin there.
All right.
Yeah. And this movie, I saw this last week, and it is coming to Peacock on Friday. Obsession.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched.
Whoa.
We rented it and watched it.
Whoa.
It's good.
Yeah.
It starts out kind of slow.
Yeah.
But man, when it goes, God.
Yeah, this is basically a guy has a crush on a girl, and he, casts sort of a wish.
Be careful what you wish for.
I wish this girl was obsessed with me. And this sounds like could have been a nice 80s rom-com,
Yeah.
teen rom-com, and it's just, ugh.
And she is fantastic.
Yes, she is, yeah.
My God, what a good actress.
Yeah, so this movie made $370 million against a $1 million budget.
I was going to say
Wow.
it didn't cost anything, I'm
Yeah.
sure, to make it.
Yeah.
And I watched it thinking, what did they spend the million on? Because it's certainly not the lighting.
Well, wishes are expensive,
Yes.
Bill.
Yes,
it's
they are.
very well set.
Yes, it
you know
is.
that, like all the different settings of the apartments and things. It
And
just
very well written too.
Yeah.
So this is like, okay, this is actually kind of believable what's
Yeah.
going on here.
Yeah.
So that's on Peacock on Friday.
And she's just fantastic.
Indy Navarrete is her name.
Indy.
And I just want to mention this Lifetime movie because of the title. I am forever in awe of the Lifetime movie naming
So that's
algorithm.
somebody's job.
Crowning at the Prom.
Oh, no.
It's
What?
It's
No,
all right
no,
there.
no,
What?
no.
You don't even need to see the movie.
No.
What? What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume they mean becoming the prom king
Yes,
or
of
queen.
course.
Well,
Yes.
That's in there. Yeah.
But they also mean what? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's pregnant at the prom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crowning.
Who's in this?
It's on Lifetime. And
I need to look at the trailer for this.
yeah, unfortunately, you can't find the there's just a bit of it. I found a Lifetime sizzle reel of movies coming up, and it's in there somewhere. And the single mom here to this high school overachiever is Danielle Panabaker, who was from The Flash.
Yep.
To make you feel a certain age. That cute girl from The Flash is now playing mom roles.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. And that's it for the new stuff this week. But yeah, I would highly recommend checking out Obsession if you haven't yet.
Yeah, it really is good.
And Backrooms as well. They're the big indie film success stories of the year so far.
Kind of interesting. I mean, 2 pretty low budget horror movies that they just did an excellent job with. They just took a great care with how it's written, how it's presented. However how they ever got Chiwetel Ejiofor and that what a sort of Norwegian actress. They're both incredible in Backrooms.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend watching them back to back.
No.
Put a little time between them, maybe.
Yeah. And the second season of Beef has just got me. I finally started watching it. I think I'm almost through with it. There is not a nice person in it.
No one to root for?
No. But there will be at the end.
I mean, a little bit sometimes you feel bad for...
You'll see.
You feel a little bad for each one of them sometimes in their own way. But
Carrie wants you to hang in there, Bill.
I will.
Yeah, because when I started it, I didn't care for the first episode or 2. But then we got watching it, and I liked it.
I had the same reaction to Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed on Apple TV.
Oh, I got to finish that.
Yeah, it gets much better as it goes.
Okay.
And the finale is this week.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
What's that about?
Tatiana Maslany. She believes she's witnessed a murder, but no one really believes her. And so she's out investigating it herself, and the things just get wackier and more involved as it goes.
Okay. Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed.
Yeah. I watched that Michael Jackson, The Verdict.
Oh.
On Netflix.
Why?
I don't know. It was poorly done.
Are you really running out of documentaries?
It was poorly done. Does
it seem like they made it over a weekend to cash in on that movie?
It does seem like it. But here's the thing that I took away from it. The American public are stupid.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You know, you've got 35 witnesses.
So it just reinforced what you already knew.
35 witnesses. And the jury said, well, I don't know.
It's Michael Jackson. I don't know.
Oh.
They said I wasn't guilty.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was. All right. Thank you, Bill Frost.
Thank you.
BillFrost.tv.
Yes.
That's where you need it.
Traffic.
Crash eastbound I-215 south at 7th West in Murray. Crash northbound Redwood Road, 21st South in Salt Lake. And those are the only things that UDOT is reporting. Let me see if anybody's reporting anything via text. Somebody just says, hey, look, it's Magdavega guy. That's you, Bill Frost. You're famous for lots of things, Bill Frost.
Well, we played in Ogden on Saturday.
There you go.
Oh, good.
He might have been one of the handful of people there.
Could be. Let's see. Our go-to clinic for our pets' medical care is Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center in Sandy. They're privately owned and operated. They put pets at the heart of everything they do. This month, save $50 on your pet's teeth cleaning. Learn more at trilogyvetsandy.com.
All right. Thank you very much. Beat Gina coming up after some messages and a song. It's easy to play, easy to win. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. What is our prize today?
Our prize today is tickets to see Evanescence with Spirit Box Saturday, July 25th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
You'll get to see Evanescence. All you have to do is sit through a game of Beat Gina. 877-602-9696. Evanescence tickets. 877-602-9696. Right after these messages and a song. Zero Res.
Oh, it's summer, and you got kids running in and out of the house. You got family barbecues. You got pets. It's your fair share of summer messes that need cleaning up. The good news is you don't have to spend the season worrying about your carpets. Let Zero Res erase the dirt, stains, and allergens so you can get back to making memories. The special right now to get you to call is 3 rooms of carpet clean for just $139. That is not bad at all, especially considering what you get. You get Zero Res's patented technology to get your carpets clean the right way without the use of sticky soaps, harsh chemicals. They stay cleaner longer, and it is safe for kids and pets. Fast dry times, it dries in hours, not days. And if for any reason you're not satisfied, you just call them up and say, hey, can you come back and do a touch-up spot for me? They're happy to do it within 30 days of your appointment. 3 rooms of carpet clean for just $139. Start summer with a clean home. After a busy season that you had to get in here, now you need to clean up after it. Call 866-0RES or go to zerores.com.
So yesterday, Father's Day.
Yes.
And I guess all of us in this room, our fathers have all passed. Now, this is my first Father's Day without mine.
The first everything is hard.
Not good at all.
Yeah, the first
it's,
everything
it's
is
tough.
hard.
But so we decided, we've been kind of doing, my brothers and I and my mom, we've been on Sunday just going to lunch somewhere, and she lives out in Weber County, and so we kind of head that way. And I heard it was a couple days ago on this very show, someone was talking about some places in Ogden, and then a listener either texted in or called in and says, hey, wait, Ogden's our little secret. Don't be telling people how nice
How great
it is.
Yeah.
Which I'm now going to do. I'm going to share the secret, because it's been a minute. Like, I've been, in downtown Ogden a few times, but the more I go, the more
It's cool.
way different than you've ever even thought. And there are so many great little pubs and eateries and restaurants. And so here's the vibe yesterday in Ogden. So we decide that we're going to go to this place called it's the Utah Brewery.
Yeah. Oh, they got a good burger there.
Yeah, and my mom tried to eat one of those. Massive. So you go there, and anyway, so we're trying to find it. And so you have, where the junction is, which is where the old Ogden City Mall was. You have the big old parking structures.
It's the same parking structure.
We're the ones for the mall. So we're kind of going there based on GPS, because I have not been to this place before. I think it's on Grant Avenue. So we go to park, and I've got my mom, who's elderly, and you don't want to have her walking blocks and blocks. And then you have nobody wants to walk. It was hot.
Yeah.
Then I've got my handicapped brother. So we park, and we're all sorted together in the parking structure, and we start looking at our phones. Okay, how do we find the place from here? And we end up taking this massive, huge detour through all of the parking structure, almost to the other end of the wrong block. And then we come out, and we have to walk all the way back up the street. And then we're like, we pulled in right there. We were pulled into the parking
We were so
structure
close.
right across the street. So we kind of failed in that regard. But here's the vibe. So this brewery, it's just a great little pub, great food. Michael, our waiter, who, when he was taking our order, he's like, okay, and Todd, what would you like? I'm like, how do you know my name? And he's like, well, you're Todd Newcomb.
Of course you are.
And he's like,
Don't you know who you are?
I camped out at, it was back when we had, I think, The Offspring or one of those shows for the Big Ass Show. And we used to have the ticket sale at the studio when we were up in Trolley Corners. He's like, when I was in high school, I camped out, overnight to get the $9.60 tickets. And and he's like, I remember that. So we reminisced, and it was just great. So here's the vibe. So you have this brewery. There's all these great restaurants. People are there. It's just humming along. And there's an Ogden Raptors game going on, and the stadium's like right behind the brewery. In fact, you can get yourself on their patio. And there's just a fence between the Lindquist Field where the Raptors play.
That's very cool.
Yeah, so you can sit there, have a beer, watch the game, get some delicious food. And it was cool. And it was just this. I'm like, this is Ogden. Like it's not.
Well, it wasn't like that when
we lived up that way. Yeah,
when
like
KJQ was up there.
the 80s and the 90s.
It was not like that at all.
Sketchy. It was.
They were trying to make it.
Yeah,
that
they were
way.
in the process of revitalizing, and I thought it'll never work. It'll never. And they're like, we want it to be like Park City, and I'll be damned, it is very nice.
It is.
There's
It's
lots
cool.
of good restaurants.
And
25th Street.
Oh, that's
is,
the best walk. Just walk up and down 25th. And all those old classic old buildings that have been there forever have been, most of them converted into cool little restaurants and pubs and eateries and coffee shops and bookstores. Like, it's really cool.
Well, it's already begun here. Sketchy Blake of Ogden, please
Stop
stop
telling
saying
people.
nice things about Ogden. We're trying to keep it sketchy.
It's worth your trip. Seriously, Go there.
Well, and they do those concerts.
Oh yeah, well yeah, they got the whole Twilight concert series and almost a better lineup for
Yeah.
the Ogden ones than here. Like
I know, right?
And then that amphitheater where they do
Yep.
those is great. Like it's happening. It is not the Ogden that I remember at all. Like remember when we used to do the street festival?
Street festival.
And it was just a bunch of it was sketchy.
It was.
It was just sketchy. But now it's like this hip town with cool places.
Well, see, they
and
could bring back the street festival now.
It would be way
It'd be
different.
huge.
And it would be huge.
I mean, and they do like they have a lot of events on 25th Street.
They have a
They'll
huge farmers market
Yeah, they
there.
do car shows. They'll close off 25th Street from time to time during the summer, and just I mean, but yeah, Ogden, pay attention.
Sorry,
to
Ogden,
it.
your secret's out.
I've ruined the secret.
No,
Too late.
that Utah burger is a damn good burger.
So my sweet mom, she's like, "Well, I want the burger," and
It's-
they bring it out. And
yeah.
it's like 8 inches tall.
It's one of those you don't know how to attack it. Like
There's like 18 pieces of bacon on
smash
it.
it
See,
down. and-
I don't like a tall burger.
And
I got to try to figure out a way to unhinge my jaw.
I know that's what I thought. I'm like, Mom, you're gonna have to like get your knife and fork and just.
So I
cut
wind
little
up
bites
squishing
of
it,
Yeah.
you know.
But it was fun. So thanks, Michael, and the team at Utah Brewery, and we'll send you the bill.
Ogden's awesome.
All that free advertising I just gave you.
Yeah. I know. I had that thought when I ate there last time. I'm like, these guys should advertise with us. And then I
Yes.
was like, no, there's a line out. There
Yeah,
was
they
a
don't
line
need.
to get in. They don't need our.
But well, now there will be a bigger
yeah,
line.
a bigger line.
We've ruined the secret. It's okay. I'll have Adam call him. We'll get this.
Jimmy John's in the chat room. Live the cheap life in Ogden. We have better. And he starts listing stuff. Yeah.
Oh, it's something else. Oh, and then we were up that way as well for Father's Day on Saturday for my father-in-law. We went and had lunch at the place called Napoli's. It's more in Riverdale, but then it was Far's ice cream after. Classic. Oh yes.
I need to go back to Far's.
Oh, Gina, it's awesome.
I'm your announcer, Johnny Ola. But I'm not just an announcer. I'm also the Beat Gina scorekeeper.
Oh.
And that means contestants, challengers, and Gina should stay on my good side.
Oh, that's right.
And now this. What happens when you take America's favorite, plump, juicy wieners and slice them right into a rich, sweet tomato sauce with Van Camp's famous tender beans?
Ooh.
You'll get a whole cookout in a single little can, partner. No campfire required. And when it comes to school lunches, give your little scholars a break from the everyday routine. Van Camp's Beanie Weenie gives your kids the highest protein energy of real U.S. inspected wieners and slow-cooked beans in our special secret sauce. It's the hot-tasting lunch they can enjoy cold, right out of the can, or warmed up in minutes. Beanie Weenie. It makes lunch feel like a treat again. When you want a treat that can't be beat, open up the brand that's built to eat. Van Camp's Beanie Weenie. Available now at Mildred's Beanie Weenie Quick Stop on the Old Highway just west of town, or in your neighborhood from the Beanie Weenie and Burger Mobile.
Ooh.
And now, he's a Beanie Weenie lover from way back. Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola. The Beanie Weenie and Burger Mobile.
Yeah, I got you a picture of that too. The
Of the mobile?
Yes. Did you?
Oh, there
notice
it
that?
is.
Yes, the Beanie Weenie and Burger Mobile, right there.
Well, that's very handy.
Well, I would love that.
It'll come to your neighborhood.
Yes, it will.
Come to my home.
You just
All right.
you listen instead of that little bell like an ice cream. What you hear is boom, 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 boom.
Oh,
you know it's in the neighborhood.
I thought it would be a fart sound. But anyway, the randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be playing against Patrick today. Patrick, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Patrick, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly. Heads or tails?
Tails.
All right, see what happens here. It is tails.
Patrick, you're one step closer to winning these tickets to see Evanescence with Spirit Box Saturday, July 25th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater. And for everyone else, you should go to x96.com. You can enter to win a special VIP package, including pit tickets, pre-show party access, and more.
All right, Patrick, because you won the coin toss, the first question is for you to answer on your own. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. If you get it correct, you get the point. If not, I'm going to allow Gina to answer the same question. And if she answers it correctly, she's going to steal your point away. And we'll go back and forth like that till one of you gets 3 points. All right, because I have some leftover Kevin Bacon trivia. Here we go. All right, let's see. Patrick, first question for you. What was Kevin's nickname when he was a waiter? Because he was a waiter before he became an actor. What was his nickname when he was a waiter? Was it 1, Sid Phillips? Was it 2, Randy? Was it 3, Speedy? Or 4, The Chip?
The Chip.
The Chip is.
How do you know that so confidently?
Wow. I was pretty confident.
You
wasn't
just
it?
Just a guess.
Okay, you sounded like you knew that. Okay.
Gina,
Yeah.
Kevin almost lost his role in Footloose because studio execs said he was... Was it 1, co-star material, not leading man material? Was it 2, not effable? Is it 3, he looked too much like that puppet on Pee-wee's Playhouse?
No.
Or 4, looks like he's been run over by a steamroller?
No. I'll go with number 1.
Co-star material?
No?
Nope.
All right, Patrick for the steal.
No, number 2. Number 2.
Not effable, correct.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was ineffable.
I disagree.
Sorry. All right, Patrick.
It's 2-0, Patrick. You could win on this one.
Jeez, Patrick. All right.
Yeah.
This was fast.
Kevin plays 6 different characters across 6 different movies, all with the same name. What is that name? Is it 1, Jack? Is it 2, Mike? Is it 3, the Countess? Or 4, Chumplet?
Is it 1, Jack?
Jack is correct.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. You just win just like that.
You mopped the floor with me.
You know your
Yeah,
Kevin
thanks.
Bacon. That's pretty amazing.
I guess I do.
Well, you're going to be rewarded for that knowledge with tickets to see Evanescence with Spirit Box Saturday, July 25th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
All right, hang on the line, Patrick. We'll tell you how to get those tickets.
I've got to go. I'm going home to dive into a can of Beanie Weenie.
All right, 8:31 right now. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by.
Stay entertained this summer. Go to Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice, paints, and more. Visit locally owned and operated Haster Games, 6831 South State or HasterGames.com.
And never, ever, never forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Priscilla Presley's son, his name is Navarone, Navarone Garibaldi Garcia, defended launching a GoFundMe to kickstart an affordable organic pizza business from his driveway.
Has mom cut him off? Is that what happened?
Well, no, I think that she has spent her fortune on plastic surgery. The musician was forced to address critics via Instagram Friday after several questioned why he was aiming to raise $5,500 instead of just asking his mother for the money. Haters gonna hate, he wrote in the comments of his original video. I'm sure I'll have to explain this many more times to ignorant people who think I should ask my mom or that I have money. Yeah, well, I have a lot of balls and I also have a budget. Whatever that means.
Yeah.
He explained that he donates money to several causes, including homelessness. If I just went all in every time I thought I had a great idea, I'd be broke in 2 days, he said. I'm not asking anyone to donate that can't afford to. I'm just offering free pizza to people that donate. I'm sure I'll have to explain this many more times to ignorant people who think I should ask my mom or that I have money. Yeah, I have a lot of bills. I also have a budget. He said that the money would cover the cost of a conventional pizza oven and that he's contributing a lot of his own money. This still does not make it clear, does it, why he's doing this?
My guess is mom cut him off.
He's got a band called Them Guns, and he told viewers every little bit helps, adding to his GoFundMe description that he was putting $3,000 of his own funds toward the pizza oven. But
don't give this man any money.
He's only raised $2,880, so I don't think that
There are plenty of people that need money. This man does not need your money.
Senator Mitch McConnell on Sunday revealed for the first time that a fall led to his hospitalization.
No, say his people. Don't say Mitch McConnell revealed. Say his people revealed.
It's breaking the silence about his condition after weeks of mounting speculation about the Kentucky Republican's health. McConnell said in a statement that he was briefly unconscious around the time he was taken to the hospital, and he has undergone a battery of tests to try and determine what led to the fall. He said he was also treated for mild pneumonia and has been moved to a rehab facility.
He's been there a month. This is the first we've heard from him?
My doctors have confirmed that I didn't break any. I don't know. Well, I don't care one way or the other.
You don't?
No, not in the slightest.
Bill, there are implications.
Yes, I know there are implications,
So
but
you
I don't
should care.
I don't care whether I hear from him or don't hear from him. He said, I didn't have a heart attack or a stroke. I didn't have any tumors or hemorrhages, and now I'm regaining my strength. He explained that the 4-week silence about his condition by saying, folks of my generation often hesitate to share the vulnerability that comes with growing older. McConnell said he will not be returning to the Senate quite yet, but continues to work with his staff on Senate
until
business.
August 3rd, when they'll say, oh, he suddenly died last night, and now we can...
Okay, I'm going to write that down. That's your prediction? Okay.
Yep.
A federal judge on Friday dismissed the seditious conspiracy case against several Proud Boy members, granting a request from the Trump Justice Department and undoing one of the Biden administration's most celebrated victories against those who said it inspired the January 6, 2021 attack on American democracy. U.S. District Judge Timothy Kelly, a Trump appointee, begrudgingly agreed to drop the case against the 4 members, saying he lacks the authority to compel the executive to pursue a prosecution, full stop.
So that doesn't mean they shouldn't be prosecuted. It means he can't make them prosecute them. That's very specific.
Yeah. Donald Trump's views about the prosecution of those who attacked the U.S. Capitol on January 6th, this is the judge still speaking, whether those views are based on fact or fiction are well known. as is his intention to extend clemency to them through the executive order. Trump's order granted pardons to over 1,000 people convicted in the attack, but left in place the convictions of 4 Proud Boys members: Ethan Nordine, Joseph Biggs, Zachary Reel, and Dominic Pazzola. In April, the Justice Department under Todd Blanche moved to vacate their convictions. Dismissing the case against the Proud Boys associates erases some of the most serious convictions from the sprawling investigation of the U.S. Capitol riot, one of the largest federal investigations in U.S. history. Oh, boy. Box Elder County residents are being urged to skip raw milk because there is bird flu spreading throughout the area. In a Thursday, you shouldn't drink raw milk anyway. In a Thursday announcement, the county reported that at least 50% of its dairy cows have been impacted by the highly pathogenic avian influenza, commonly referred to as bird flu, and farmers are seeing severe losses to their milk production. The county did not immediately specify what impacted meant. Though declaring a state of emergency, the county said it is able to coordinate with state and federal partners for help responding to the situation. Box Elder County first found bird flu in a local milk sample sometime around June 25th.
Pasteurization is a good thing.
Yes.
So, 4-story building might replace 2 businesses destroyed by fire last year if owners can get some help from the city. The owners of the former sites of Los Tapetitos and London Bell are requesting a $2 million disaster relief loan through Salt Lake City's Community Reinvestment Agency to help restore and add on to the fire-damaged buildings. Now, do you have the picture of the what? I want the picture of the addition because it's hideous. The Mexican
What they want to build there?
What they're planning to build there. Can you get that up quick? The Mexican restaurant and bar were part of a vibrant stretch of the city's main street that burned in the fire last August. Some businesses like the White Horse Tavern and Eva have reopened, but Los Tapetitos, London Bell, and Whiskey Street bore the brunt of the flames during the fire, which started in a kitchen at London Bell. The owner of Whiskey Street told Utah liquor commissioners in May that it will likely be toward the end of the year before the business reopens. I guess
they're trying to find it. Here we go.
There. So look at that. What?
That's what they want to build?
Yeah. It has no match to the buildings to either side. It's a big modern structure.
It's ugly.
That's taller than all of the other buildings.
It doesn't fit in.
No, it's a fine. It would be a fine-looking structure in another setting, not this one. I hope they don't do it. In terrifying seconds, a rampaging bison in Yellowstone National Park hooked a man who was trying to run away from it and then tossed him about 8 feet into the air at a campground. The man, Carl Isom McDaniel, who serves as local community boards in Washington State, broke. What the hell that has to do with anything? Who serves on several community boards in Washington State. So what? Suffered multiple broken bones. This is and he wasn't even close to this animal. I mean, he was keeping his distance, and the bull just all of a sudden the bison just took off after him, and they go real fast.
Yeah. Did you see the video?
Yeah.
Oh, there's x96.com/live.
Areas being thrown into the air.
Exactly.
They're huge, but they move really, really, really fast.
Yep.
And finally, this story. A 61-year-old man was being treated for friction burns after a window was damaged during a flight from Greece to Germany. The flight was operated by Ryanair subsidiary Malta Air. The passenger was sucked out of the window.
Whoa.
His wife managed to hold on to his legs.
Geez.
And then other people grabbed his legs, and finally they were able to pull him back in. He will recover, but he was sucked out the window.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, there you go.
Sports weather traffic.
Think you could score a World Cup penalty kick against a professional keeper? Apparently,
Sure.
1 in 4 Americans think
come
they
on.
can do it.
Yeah.
That's the findings of a survey of 2,000 people, which found 28% feeling pretty confident that they could convert.
Well,
that's easy.
I see why people might think that, because I don't get it. That area that they have to cover,
Yeah.
the opening of the goal, that's a big area for one guy to
Yeah.
cover. But they do it.
It's professional sports figures make it look easy.
Yeah.
It is not easy. No World Cup action today. We can just sit around being bitter for the teams that we wanted to win that didn't. And tomorrow, heats up again with France and Spain at 1 o'clock. And then Wednesday, England and Argentina at 1 o'clock Wednesday. That's your sports. Weather, excessive heat warning is still in effect. We broke records yesterday, all-time heat record. They've been kept since the 1800s, and we broke it yesterday with 109. You'll need a sweater today. It's 102 for a high today.
It's probably about 102 in this studio.
Yeah, our air conditioning is broken here. 75 for an overnight low. Tomorrow, 101. Monsoonal moisture starts to move in. That shows itself in like afternoon thunderstorms that could pop up over the next couple of days. Traffic, let me refresh my UDOT site, see if anything new has happened recently. We've got southbound I-15 Pioneer Crossing and American Fork, milepost 278, the right lane and shoulder affected there. Northbound I-15 146 South in Draper. Crash eastbound I-215 South 7th West in Murray. And a crash northbound Redwood Road 21st South in Salt Lake. The exit ramp is what's being affected there. And whatever you're seeing, I don't think anybody sent anything in via text for a minute, but if you see something, please let us know at 33986. Clark Planetarium proudly presents Laser K-Pop Demon Hunters, where electrifying K-pop rhythms collide with a high-energy battle of light and sound. It's bold, it's intense, it's unlike anything you've seen before. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back with some geek news, and then don't forget, just after 9 o'clock, it's the Boner Recap game. Just tell us who won the Boner this morning, and you will win a prize. We'll explain all of that coming up. Stand by.
Yeah, you listen to Radio from Hell in your car.
Vaxeldan, our radio pub, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Line. Spell it with me now. L-I-N-E. And we'll use it now in some dialogue featuring our good friends LeVar and LeGrand. Imagine, if you will, the boys have gotten together for lunch at the High Spot Cafe. The word again is line.
Well, this is good postum here to the High Spot, LeVar.
Look, the words good and postum never go together, LeGrand. Now, the coffee here is mighty fine, but don't tell me there's any difference in any postum you get anywhere. It's all horse pee.
Well, I like it. And that actor guy sure must have gotten rich off on us Utahns when he invented this caffeine-free beverage. Yeah, that Tom Postum has always been funny on the Newhart shows, and he's made a great all-weather beverage, too.
Whoa. Whoa. Now this song sure brings back the memories. I didn't know they had Madonna music on the jukebox here.
Well, why does it bring back memories for you, LeVar? Do you remember what you was doing the first time you heard the song?
Heard it? Hell, I helped Madonna write it.
Uh-huh. And I had tea with the Queen of England the other day.
I ain't lying, LeGrand. Me and Madonna had kind of a thing for a couple of months back in '87. I guess you could say Madonna was my girlfriend.
Do tell.
If I'm lying, I'm dying, LeGrand. Yep. Miss Chacon and me, that's a real name, you know, was sitting in the breakfast nook one morning after a night of truth or dare, if you know what I mean. So anyway, the phone rings. Madonna answers it and says, "Hey, LeVar, honey, the phone's for you." I said, "Who's that girl?" And the rest is history.
You're lying, LeVar. You're lying through your tobacco-stained teeth.
If I'm lying, then what do you call this?
Yeah. It's a picture of you and Madonna sitting in a breakfast nook.
Yep.
Why, looky there. You got matching pajamas with little horses on them.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying at all. That's really her.
Yep. She'll always be my material girl.
Well, what happened? Why did you break up?
I dumped her.
Why in the heck did you do that?
Well, did I ever tell you about me and Tori Spelling?
86.
All right. Is this a sponsored feature?
Since the dawn of time, our friends Rad and Ajax have been advising Utah Airsoft Wargamers. Stop by any tactical airsoft supply to learn about the sport of airsoft war games.
Thank you. Now, a lot of things are being held back in the geek world because Comic-Con is at the end of the month.
And
San Diego Comic-Con.
They want to not give anything away
Yeah.
before that.
And I was going through my notes, and I was going to talk to you about the new Godzilla Minus Zero trailer, but we did already.
Yeah.
So, but he is coming to America. If you want to show that picture of him standing
to New York City.
Yeah, standing next to the Statue of Liberty there. Where is he? Oh, I guess I don't have it. No, there we
he
go.
is.
Yep. He's coming to America. Anyway.
Today.
New York, New York. But we do have a trailer for a movie that was at Sundance that was very difficult to get into, apparently, called Buddy.
Okay.
Buddy is a magical orange unicorn.
Okay.
And he has his own TV show. So yeah,
my guess is he's not nice, right?
Well, here's the plot. This is from Casper Kelly, who did Adult Swim's Too Many Cooks. Is helming the feature. It premiered at Sundance. An orange unicorn has some tricks up his sleeve as the host of a children's television show. So Casper Kelly, horror comedy movie. It'll be in theaters August 28th. It stars Kristen Milotti, Keegan-Michael Key as the voice of Buddy, Topher Grace, Delaney Quinn, Patton Oswalt, Michael Shannon.
Wow, lots of good people.
It centers on the bright orange unicorn known for hosting a classic TV program. When one child doesn't feel like joining the fun, Buddy's mood changes. And the seemingly perfect world proves to be not what it seems.
Okay.
So, yeah. And they've got this viral marketing campaign that they're doing. That they're not telling you necessarily it's a movie. They're making you think it's an actual TV show. So they put out like the theme, you know. Let me play that for you.
He's a unicorn from a magic land, and we call his name when we need a hand. He's a pal who knows our names. He's a king of fun and games.
And this is intermixed with shots of the TV show.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
He's cuddly, snuggly, our best friend. It's Buddy. Oh, Buddy. He's huggy and a little bit nutty. He teaches us right from
Anyway, and then there's.
So it sounds like a real show.
Yeah, they're making it feel like it's a real
He's your
show.
friend until the end.
So, this will be interesting. That's in theaters August 28th? Yeah. Buddy. Let's see. Alien Earth, which we really quite enjoy.
Yeah.
Has added some more people to the cast. Of course, we told you about Peter Dinklage joining the cast earlier. Well, now they've added Tracy Ullman, Sam Spruell, and Jerome Flynn. Now, we don't know who these people are playing, but they are joining us for season 2. We've got next to no details. The show's first season ended on a cliffhanger. Noah Hawley said to The Hollywood Reporter, "This chapter is closed, but Yutani troops are landing. The balance of power has shifted. These children have no idea what's coming." The last line of "Now we rule" is triumphant and uplifting, but cut to 10 minutes later, what's going to be happening? So I like that it has a real-time urgency to it.
And I like that we don't know what. Like, let's be surprised.
Yeah, exactly. So Alien Earth. Let's see. Now, this is a very popular, hugely popular manga and cartoon, Naruto. Well, now that Destin Daniel Cretton is done with this Spider-Man movie, he says, I want to do this live-action Naruto movie. And he says casting is now open. So he's now that he's done working on that, he said casting for the franchise's lead character of Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura, also known as Team 7, has begun. So he's making it. Robert Downey Jr. is running around promoting things, mostly this new Avengers movie that's coming out.
When is that coming out?
Christmas?
Oh, it's a while.
It's a while.
Okay.
But he was at the Toronto International Film Festival, and he was asked, what's the best Marvel movie? And what do you think his answer would be?
Iron Man?
Well, you would think that would
You
be
would think that. He said, no, Guardians of the Galaxy is his favorite Marvel movie. He described the film as, in some ways, the best Marvel movie ever. So, yeah. Interesting that he would pick that. And finally this. I know you're preparing for Halloween.
Already. Yeah.
I know you're getting ready for Halloween. So
I think they're putting Halloween stuff in the stores right now.
Probably. It's time to you to be your own man and go trick-or-treating as Rada the Hutt this Halloween. Yeah.
Rada.
You'll be able to celebrate spooky season by getting into a $75 adult-sized inflatable Rata costume.
Okay.
Rada's a hero.
From Spirit Halloween. Do we have a picture of the costume here? It's a one size fits most.
Who wouldn't it fit?
It comes with holes for your arms and legs, along with a battery-operated fan and a belt clip battery pack.
Yeah, you'd need that.
Yeah, there you go. Spirit Halloween describes it as this will have you turning heads all Halloween long.
I imagine.
That tail's going to knock things over.
You're going to have somebody to help you guide you around too.
That could be a problem, I think. Now, the problem that I have with it is there's holes for your arms.
It's got and feet. It's the hut, but it's got little hands.
I guess if you crouch, the feet go away, but you still have human hands.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
Rada the Hutt.
No.
Well,
he's cut. Look at him.
Well, Mandalorian and Grogu didn't make any money, so maybe somebody will make some money on this. I don't know.
That's a group costume, though. You go as the Mandalorian, Grogu, and then one of you goes as Rada. Yeah, it's a group costume.
How do you eat, drink in it? You don't, Jimmy Johns. You don't. That's the whole
That's
thing.
the first thing you think of.
Yeah, right away.
Let's see, northbound I-15 at milepost 298, just south of the I-215 interchange in Midvale, left shoulder affected there. Southbound I-15 Pioneer Crossing in American Fork, right lane and right shoulder affected. Crashed northbound I-15 146 south in Draper. And eastbound I-215 at 7th West in Murray, right shoulder there. Let's see if anybody sent anything in via text. I don't see anything there, but you can always let us know what you're thinking about traffic or anything else for that matter. Just text us 33986. Summer's here, and so are the savings now through July 26th. Get up to $200 off select Michelin and BF Goodrich tires at Big O Tires. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
All right. KXRK promo. We're going to take a break. We will be back after a short break and a short song with a boner recap game. It's easy to play. All you got to do is call and tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, I would cheat because it was close.
It was neck and neck between two candidates.
Yeah, it was very close. So go to x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners July 13, 2026. Click on there. The answer will be revealed to you. Call and tell us the correct answer, and you will win
tickets to the biggest 80s event of the year. Things Can Only Get Better tour July 29th at the Maverick Center, featuring full performances by Howard Jones, Wang Chung, The English Beat, and Modern English.
That'll be a good show. 877-602-9696 to see all those 80s bands performing. 877-602-9696. Just call us and tell us who won the boner this morning. Pretty easy to do. All right. Let's see. Oh, UtahAdvocates.com.
Oh, the Advocates, yes.
Yes.
If you have been in an accident, you've been injured in an accident, these are the people you need.
Not just car accidents. Maybe you're injured while you're out jogging or walking your dog. You are injured on somebody's property.
Yeah. That's when the advocates can really help you. They are personal injury attorneys, award-winning personal injury attorneys. They give you a no-cost consultation on the telephone. As a matter of fact, you don't pay a dime out of pocket while the advocates work on recovering the compensation you deserve. If they take your case, they will get you the compensation that you deserve. Everybody needs an advocate. So if you have been injured, let the advocates take care of it. Don't try to do it yourself. Give them a call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's 801-355-5550, or you can chat online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and that's UtahAdvocates.com.
X90.
Law 1.
The excitement has been building all morning, and anticipation is high. The house lights will soon be dimmed, and the stage lights will illuminate the game show stage as we begin to play Beat Gina. I'm professional announcer Johnny Ola.
Yes.
You know, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette, and that's not a guess, not just a trend, but an actual fact based on the statements of doctors themselves to 3 nationally known independent research organizations. Every doctor in private practice from Maine to California, family physicians, surgeons, specialists, doctors in every field was asked, what cigarette do you smoke? You see, doctors smoke for pleasure, just like the rest of us. They appreciate, just as you, a mildness that's cool and easy on the throat.
Yes.
And they named Camels, more of them named Camels, as a matter of fact, than any other brand. Next time you buy cigarettes, buy Camels. And when doctors from coast to coast were asked, who's your favorite game show host? The answer was overwhelming. Almost every single one of them named the host that's cool and easy on the eyes, Carrie Jackson.
Oh, thank you, Johnny.
You're welcome.
Johnny Ola, professional game show announcer. You all right?
Oh,
good
the
heavens.
throat's a little raw.
All right. Well, the randomizer has picked a contestant. Valerie is here. Hello, Valerie.
Hello.
All right, Valerie, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you an advantage in the game if you win the toss. Heads or tails? Tell me.
Heads.
Coin toss app says heads, Gina.
Speaking of heads, you are one step closer to winning those tickets to see Dirty Heads. They're coming to Island Glow this upcoming June 17th.
All right, there you go. We'll let you have the first question then, Valerie. If you answer it correctly, you get the point. If not, I will allow Gina to answer that question correctly, and she will steal the point away from you, probably, because it's AC/DC trivia. And if you win, Valerie, you get those tickets. If not, what are you prepared to do in Gina's name?
I'll donate $50 to the Humane Society.
That would be great.
At that. Okay. All right. First question is for Valerie. It's Angus Young's birthday today, so AC/DC trivia is the subject. Here we go. First question for Valerie. AC/DC won an award for selling 10 million copies of which album? Is it 1, Rivers of Brown? Is it 2, Highway to Hell? 3, Back in Black? Or 4, The Government Totally Sucks?
Was it Back in Black?
Back in Black is correct.
There's a point for you, Valerie. Good job. Now, Gina.
Gina.
Yes.
Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Which AC/DC album was the last to feature the late Bon Scott?
Oh.
Was it 1, Flutes and Trombones, 2, High Voltage, 3, Highway to Hell, or 4, Simply Jazz?
Highway to Hell.
Highway to Hell is correct.
It's 1-1.
All right.
Valerie's turn.
Valerie. Which AC/DC song tells of the woman who's working double time on the seduction line? Is it 1, Beazle Boss, 2, You Shook Me All Night Long, 3, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, or 4, Women Time?
Is it Dirty Deeds?
No.
Oh, Valerie.
Gina.
Oh.
Chance to steal.
You shook me all night long.
I purposely gave Valerie the
I
easy
know
one.
you did.
All right.
Yeah, that was mean.
That was
mean. I was trying to help you. All right.
It was It's 2-1 in favor of Gina, and Gina controls the question, so she could win with this answer.
All right.
Put your shoes on, Valerie.
Yeah, I would say. Here we go.
Get out your checkbook.
Here we go. 42, 39, 56. Were whose measurements? Were whose measurements according to the 1977 AC/DC tune? Was it 1, Mrs. Satan, 2, Rosie, 3, Josie, or 4, Gwyneth?
That is a whole lot of Rosie.
Oh, that was...
And Gina wins the game.
We kind of predicted that would happen. Yeah.
Oh, Valerie. You seem like a nice person, Valerie.
Does she?
It's not really fair, really.
No,
I mean,
this
you
was
know.
not a fair contest.
No.
I feel bad about this. Even though I beat you, I'm going to go ahead and give you those tickets anyway to see Dirty Heads on June 17th.
There you go, Valerie.
Nice, huh?
Hang on the line, and somebody will tell you how
Thank
to
you.
collect your tickets.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
hang on.
Listen, you know how they say smoke them if you got them?
Yes.
Well, I got them, and I'm going to go smoke them.
Do it.
We heard from Tiger Lily in Perry, which is not Constantinople. It's Perry.
Harry.
Up there on they're on Utah's famous Fruit Way,
It's true.
the Fruit Highway,
It's nowhere near Constantinople.
which the all of the fruit stands are probably closed because the fruit crop was destroyed. I don't think we're going to have any local peaches at all.
At all?
I don't think so. Because,
Everything's fine.
yeah, climate change. It's climate change, but it's changing for the better, don't you think? I mean, really. We don't have to worry about being cold.
Everybody likes a nice warm day.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, everybody should go shirtless today. Get out there and enjoy
No,
the
Bill,
sun.
remember, Carrie decides who lives and dies, and I like to decide who goes shirtless and who doesn't.
Yeah.
Not everybody. There's
you're-
very, very limited number of people where it can get away with
You're a
that.
spoil sport, is what you are.
Do you want to be shirtless?
No!
What if I decide you are? What if that's part of it?
You better not. I mean, how dare you, Gina?
Oh.
Let's see.
Why did it just occur to me now to use my work papers as a fan?
I have my...
Well, I haven't done that all day, and I just...
I forget who gave... Somebody gave me this fan a long time
Katie.
ago. No, it's somebody else.
Okay.
She was just keeping it for me
She's the keeper of the fan?
in the other room, yeah.
Yeah, our AC is out here
Yep.
at the studio.
Which is a perfect day for it, too.
You know, we have to do the boner recap here.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
We do that even though the air conditioning is
Yeah,
out?
because we have this great prize to give away.
What is the prize?
X96 welcomes the biggest 80s event of the year. Things can only get better toward July 29th at the Maverick Center, featuring full performances by Howard Jones, Wang Chung, The English Beat, and Modern English.
Todd is trying to arrange have Howard stop by the studio.
Your old friend Howard Jones.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you probably can't see this. I just found this picture of us with Howard Jones.
Yeah. That's from a while ago.
Yeah. I guess that was in our hotel. Must have been in our hotel in one. Yeah. He's a very nice man. And a talented one. All right, so that's what we're doing, right?
Yes.
Want to recap? Who do we have here?
Brent is here.
Brent, how are you today?
I'm doing great. My AC is working. Sorry to hear yours isn't.
Can we come over?
It's not fun, I'll tell you.
Sure.
It's where are you? Are you're at work? Are you, Brent? Or are you home?
I am working remotely and just bringing my son back from a dentist appointment.
So you're working at home and the air conditioning's working. So if we come over, you could fix us breakfast too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. What would you fix us for breakfast?
Something vegetarian, but I don't know, some eggs, lots of veggies, good scramble.
Yeah. Sounds
I
to me,
could do bacon.
Sounds
if you guys want.
sounds to me like you're talking a frittata.
You're talking frittata.
Yeah. All right. Look, let's just get to this because you want to win this prize, which I've already forgotten what it is.
It's the Howard Jones
Oh, to
tickets.
see Howard Jones, yeah. The guy I just held the picture up of.
Yes.
So here we go. Did you hear the boner candidates earlier, Brent?
I will say I did my research.
Okay, good. Boner candidate number one. It's just very satisfying to know that both of them lost. Drake made $1 million bet on Conor McGregor winning his comeback UFC fight. Conor McGregor did not win. He was out in 69 seconds, and Drake is out $1 million. So that's really good news. Boner candidate number two. They are a law unto themselves. This is a video showing ICE agents going into a Salt Lake City home and making an arrest in the home. The agents restraining a middle-aged man and a teenager woman screaming, "Get out of my house." I do not believe that ICE had any warrants, and they just carted these. They go into these people's houses and cart them off. And then boner candidate number three, well, the other things that they did are worse than the Mohawk Snapchat. I won't even go into that detail this time. I'll just tell you that three former care workers in Oklahoma were convicted of and have been sent to prison for abusing dead patients, taking weird photos of elderly patients who are really not aware of what's going on, and holding them up to ridicule. And finally, somebody got wind of it and turned them in, and they're now going to jail. So those were the three boner candidates. Who ended up being the winner, Brent?
I believe it was number three.
Was it? I've already forgotten. I think it was.
It was.
Maybe I better check.
I thought you had it handy.
I'm checking. Yeah, you're right, Brent. It was number three.
Thank God.
By
I
about
mean,
30 votes.
I would have been fine with either one of those winning, but
Yeah, but it won by 20 votes. So there you go, 140 to 160. Thank you, Brent, for participating in this little experiment that we do every morning. And I hope you enjoy the concert.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Katie will tell you.
Absolutely.
Yes? Were you going to say something else?
I'll start the frittatas. Yeah.
he's
all
going to
right.
start
Yeah.
the frittata.
Okay, start
All
the
right.
frittata.
Get on that.
We'll be over. See ya.
Hang on, Brent.
Hang on. I'm going to start the frittata. What country makes that car?
The all new.
I'm going to start the frittata. I need to jump start my frittata. It is too warm in here.
It's hard to focus.
It's
Yeah.
excruciating, and it's tiring. It's really tiring to be 4 hours in a unair
And
conditioned
someone was just
studio.
texting in about it. They're worried about Vax, Katie, because he's here. Is he okay? He's okay. Yeah.
Seems to be all right.
I wish I could pant. Nah, no,
It's hard having pets though, and like I took Oakley on a walk yesterday morning at 6 o'clock just to try to. It was still warm at 6
It
o'clock.
was probably
but-
80 at 6 o'clock.
And even at that warm, they're not supposed to do much.
No.
They're not supposed to. But she's a puppy. Like, she doesn't get it. Like, if she's
Yeah.
stuck in the house all day, she goes crazy.
when I picked up Hudson from daycare, you could tell that he was like, "Oh, the parking lot of this place is hot."
Ouch, yeah.
Get me into the car, Daddy, into the car.
But when it's this, you shouldn't leave them outside for longer than 10 minutes or so. Like out to potty and right back in.
Vax has ice water and a fan.
Okay.
And a cooling towel.
Okay,
So,
good.
He's good.
I was sitting on the porch smoking a cigar 2 days in a row when the mailman came. This was Saturday, and then again Friday, and then on Saturday and when the letter carrier arrived. And the second time he came up on the porch, I said, "Well, geez, we'll have to stop meeting this way." But I said, "How are you holding up in the heat walking around out there?" And he said, "Not too bad. I have a cooling towel, and there are these special towels that."
Yeah, they work pretty well.
Yeah. I'm going to get one. Ugh.
So Mohammed got a job.
Oh.
He's valeting cars.
Oh, really?
And that is outside
Yeah.
all day. And I texted him yesterday at work. I said, I hope you're trying to stay inside and drinking water. He's like, well, I can't really stay inside, but...
Yeah, Gina, they can't drive those cars around when they're inside.
It's just like, what?
I hope you're staying
I
inside.
hope you don't have to be outside all day.
What do you mean he's valeting cars?
He's a valet.
Like in front of a restaurant?
At
or
a golf course. And he's the only valet that knows how to drive a stick. so anytime there's...
Well, you don't see many of them, I'm sure. But.
Anytime there's a manual transmission, he's on deck for...
Which is not often, I would think.
He's had a couple, but...
So you have to... you have to wait. So somebody comes up, and then you get in their car, and you go park it for them.
Yeah, and then you got to walk
run
back.
Yeah.
It's a lot of... Yeah, I was not mom happy yesterday, thinking of him doing that all day. But
it builds character.
Yeah, but he has a job, so that's
good. That's good. All right. Let's take a break. Short break. We'll be back with some big boy news and Opinioendo after these. Stand by.
X96 plays over...
Here's what Carrie and Bill are doing when they're not on the air in the distant future. The year 2525.
Oh, hello, boys.
Oh, hello there, Chunga. It's about time you showed up.
Sorry. Still got about an hour before airtime, though, boys. Thought maybe I'd change the brine in your pickle vats before we start the show.
Yeah, good idea. Mine's kind of reesty and cloudy. I mean, I can barely see you through the glass. Yeah, and my liquid isn't conducting the electrical impulses I need to blink my eyes.
You guys are amazing. I don't know of any other guys in radio who could have lost their bodies to disease, had their heads preserved in vats through the miracle of cryogenic science, and still go on with the show. I bow in the presence of greatness.
Yeah, and if I still had an ass, you'd be kissing it right now, buddy. Hey, come on, leave the kid alone. All right. He won't change the brine before we have to go on the air if you keep insulting him. Hey, any word on when our audio animatronic bodies are going to be ready, Chunga?
Well, I called Disney and they apologized for the mix-up with the last bodies they sent you boys. But Bill, I thought you looked pretty cool with your head on Little Mermaid body.
I wasn't any better off with that body than I am as just a disembodied head in a pickle vat. Who could walk on that tail? Yeah, the Country Bear Jamboree body they sent me was ridiculous. I think Bill and I are going to be much happier when they send the Chip and Dale bodies. God, ain't technology wonderful? You said it, brother. Only here in the year 2525 could two disembodied heads kept alive in pickle vats do a radio show. And still come out to be about number 15 in the ratings.
Do you guys mind if I wait to change your fluid? I gotta go to the head.
The head. Real funny. What a comedian.
What?
Oh, nothing. Hey, watch out. You're jostling my back. Out! Pick me up! I'm going to die!
Hey, now maybe I can get a full-time gig on the Radio from Hell show. I knew someday I'd get ahead.
Get ahead! Now that's funny, Chunga.
Funny.
I've seen that movie a million times, and I am sitting over here chuckling. And it still makes me laugh.
All right, 9:19. Time for some big boy news and opinioendo, brought to you by
Ogden Epic Music Fest is Saturday, July 18th. A dozen local and regional bands will play from 2 to 9 p.m. inside the Newgate Mall, an indoor music festival. What a great way to beat the heat. It's free to attend thanks to Newgate Mall and the-shop.com, making the mall fun again. Information at ogdenepic.com.
And never, ever, never forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Wei Ching-ho, the Hong Kong-born actress who became a standout presence for Marvel viewers as Madame Gao in the Daredevil universe, has died.
Yep.
According to statements from her family, reported by outlets including The Hollywood Reporter and Variety. Her age was listed as between 82 and 83 years old. The multiple accounts said she died after a stroke, with one report stating the death occurred July 10th. Ho was best known to genre friends for her recurring roles as the calculating crime boss Madame Gao, appearing across more than 20 episodes of Daredevil, Iron Fist, and The Defenders. In The Defenders, her character was revealed as one of the high-ranking members of the Hand.
Yes.
The central antagonistic force facing the street-level team of Matt Murdock, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Danny Rand. And beyond Marvel, Ho's career spanned 5 decades in film, television, voice work, stage. She had guest roles on series like Law & Order, Orange is the New Black, Flight of the Conchords, New Amsterdam, Only Murders in the Building, Aquafina is Nora from Queens, all kinds of stuff.
Lots of work.
Yeah, she never was without work, apparently. She was 82 or 83. Are you sick of Earth?
The planet?
Yeah.
No, I love Earth.
Anyone who's ever wondered if you could handle life on another planet, NASA is offering a chance to find out, sort of. The U.S. Space Agency is looking to recruit 4 participants for its Moon and Mars exploration analog, a year-long simulation program that's designed to replicate traveling and living on the Moon and Mars, it said in a press release earlier this month. While it may not be quite the real deal, volunteers will be in space-like conditions, living inside confined habitats and carrying out tasks such as astronauts would, such as growing crops, looking after their health, and replicating spacewalks. The 12-month program begins no earlier than August of 2027 and will be based at the Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. Prince Harry took one in the nards.
What?
Prince Harry took one in the nards.
I didn't need to hear it again.
Well, why did you say what then? Prince Harry was stepped on by goats during a playful yoga session.
Wow.
At his final public appearance before concluding his week-long trip to the UK. The Duke of Sussex appeared in good spirits as the farm animals swarmed around him during the Scottish Little Soldiers Festival at Warwickshire, about 80 miles northwest of London. One goat even jumped on his groin area, and Harry laughed off the mishap before covering up his private area with his hands. One goat, Harry was instructed to lie on the ground to allow the animals, including 6 nanny goats and many kids, to trample on him. He was a good sport about the whole ordeal and didn't appear to mind getting his hands dirty or getting his nuts stamped on. In Rotterdam, the Netherlands, more than 800 pounds of peanut butter, enough for 15,000 peanut butter sandwiches, has been spread across the floor of a museum in the Netherlands in a tribute to Dutch artist Wim T. Schippers, who died last month. The conceptual artist, who died at the age of 83, first created the Pink Danslover, or peanut butter floor, in 1969.
How do you clean up the peanut butter
The
floor?
work was unveiled on you just scrape it back up. The work was unveiled on Thursday at the Depot offshoot of Museum Bogemans van Bruggen in the Dutch port city of Rotterdam for a 2-month show. Schippers was a beloved nonconformist character in the Netherlands, where he also voiced Ernie and Kermit the Frog in the Dutch version of Sesame Street, and created absurdist and silly works that challenged conventional ideas about the meaning of art. Isn't it fantastic that we are all standing here looking at peanut butter? Schippers told journalists gathered at the Central Museum in 1997 when he first did this.
I mean, it's a waste of food.
But they spread it really. It's this special peanut butter. There's a brand of peanut butter that they used.
As fans of the show, we ask ourselves, why?
But the choosy moms choose Jif, so
And
I don't know if that's what they...
An 82-year-old North Carolina woman says she survived falling in her bathtub and being trapped there for 9 days by turning the faucet on with her foot and drinking water that she managed to splash up to her face, all the while drifting in and out of consciousness. Joan Rivet recently shared her remarkable survival story with North Carolina's The Mountaineer newspaper, providing an extreme example of the kinds of emergencies that can face millions of older Americans who fall by accident annually, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Such falls are prevalent throughout enough that in the 1980s they served as the premise of the Life Alert Medical Alarm Protection Company's commercials. You remember, I've fallen and I can't get up. Happened to my mother, as a matter of fact, not in the bathtub, but she fell, and I think she was on the floor at the house by herself for many hours. Maybe it was even a day before finally somebody came and found her, and she recovered from it. But that from that moment on, they put in one of those life alert systems in the house. Swarms of giant lion's mane jellyfish, whose tentacles can stretch 120 feet and unleash painful stings, even 25 days after the jellyfish are dead.
25 days?
Are invading New England's quaint beaches in a scene straight out of a horror flick. Cities and agencies in Massachusetts have issued high alerts over the large number of terrifying, giant 6-foot-wide jellyfish infiltrating the area. A lion's mane jellyfish is one of the largest species with stinging tentacles. Keep children and pets away from these stranded jellyfish. Do not touch jellyfish or detach tentacles, even if they appear dead. The jellyfish swarm is the biggest of its kind since 2020. Taylor Swift, and we don't need to hear about her. We've had enough. It's been more than 60 years since the Rolling Stones first formed as a band, and now they're sharing how they've stayed together all these years. To celebrate the release of their newest album, Foreign Tongues, Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, and Ronnie Wood sat down with Zane Lowe for an episode of The Zone Lowe Show. When asked by Lowe what the secret was to keeping the band together for 6 decades, the three stars had their own interpretations of what made them one of the longest-lasting bands. Well, we don't soak our hanging out, which is what we've always said. We lead our own lives, and when we do get back together, it's like no time has gone by. So we're back. When we get back together, we're in the studio to work or to go on tour. It's a marriage of a kind, whose wifey and whose husband is another thing, but maybe that kind of keeps it going. Jagger attributes the band's staying power largely to its continued success, noting it would be hard to put out 32 albums with one group over 60 years without the notoriety the Stones have had.
Yeah.
I think if the Rolling Stones had a lot of failure, it wouldn't have stayed together.
No.
We've been lucky. We've been successful a lot, even though not everything we've put out has been brilliant. There are people who say they haven't done a good album since, I forget the one that they mentioned.
This new one they say is really
they
good.
say the last two have been actually quite good. Shinedown bass player, Eric, and it's very convenient that his name is Eric Bass, is stepping away from the band's upcoming tour. He explained on the new video. He said, I don't know any other way to do this, but just to do stuff. None of this is prepared. What is he?
What? Yeah, what's...
I'm having a serious mental health crash.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
Yeah, he says, I'm just
Take
not...
a break.
I'm not good enough mentally to do this. And I don't know about you, but I'm not going to watch American Horror Story now that I know that Ariana Grande has left the cast. I'm not watching it. Or I wasn't going to watch it anyway. Let's see. And finally, Disney's live-action Moana...
Not doing great.
Opened. It's number one. It opened to $43 million domestically, but it's one of the studio's lowest remake debuts on record.
It's just not number one enough.
Yeah, despite a $250 million production budget, the film only earned $52 million internationally, totaling $95 million globally, far short of Disney's $140 million projection. But it will hang in there, it will do okay.
It will make its money back.
Minions and Monsters is second place. Toy Story 5 continues to just
it's got all the money.
It's made more money now than any other Pixar film.
Really?
Saying something.
And Evil Dead Burn debuted at fourth, $13.7 million. Young Washington rounded out the top five with $6.4 million. And that's about it. You want me to do any more?
Young Washington, huh?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh,
that's from Angel Studios.
Oh, one of those.
It's Jesus Washington.
It's apparently okay. It's okay.
They got a bunch of like Ben Kingsley's in it, Andy Serkis is in it. There's bigger name people.
It has a
in
good
it.
cast, and it's a historical drama. So.
Do they do the cherry tree scene?
Which never happened, but.
All right. Weather.
We are still in the extreme heat warning today, and it starts right here in our studio and radiates out from here. 102 today for a high, overnight low 75, tomorrow 101. Looks like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have a slight 20 to 30% chance of those afternoon thunderstorms popping up due to that monsoonal moisture coming in. But not a lot of rain associated with that. Summer is here, so are the savings now through July 26th. Get up to $200 off select Michelin and BF Goodrich tires at Big O Tires. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Listen to Radio from Hell.
I went to the store yesterday.
Yes.
And I saw something we were talking about on the show.
Yes.
I saw the Dr. Pepper flavored Peeps.
Did you see if they had the Oreos?
I looked for the Oreos.
The Rocket Oreos.
I did not see those. Taste this one-of-a-kind, unique, refreshing flavor of Dr. Pepper treat. Now I'm looking at the nutritional facts.
Okay.
Why are they even on there?
Because they have to be.
There's nothing nutritional about them.
Number one ingredient, sugar. Number two ingredient, corn syrup, which is sugar. But then it says servings, there's 4 chicks to a serving. I don't think I could eat 4 of these in one in one setting.
Maybe a half of one.
But I think we should try these.
Okay.
Why would
I'm
they
not going to
have
give you
4
4 of
per
them.
setting?
I don't know.
4 for serving.
We're just going to have one.
I mean, they're very basic. I mean, it's just... It's
Carrie, take it.
marshmallow and sugar.
It
and
is mallow that has been marsh.
Where'd they harvest them?
Where do they harvest the? Carrie's going to give it to you there.
Smells like Dr. Pepper.
I love a Dr. Pepper. I'm a fan of the
No,
Dr.
there's
Pepper.
4 here. Am I supposed to eat all 4
All
of these?
4. That's a serving right there.
Ooh, and they're fresh. They're not the
But
stale peeps.
you get the camera on me here real quick, here, would you? Doesn't that look like the poop emoji?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
If you look at it there,
Mhm.
that's the poop emoji.
Yeah. Doesn't look like a chick, that's for sure.
Nope.
It smells more like Dr. Pepper than it tastes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
It is just sugar. How could you possibly eat 4 of
Mm.
those?
All the chemicals.
Chemicals.
And you just feel them being absorbed into your flesh.
Your wife's not listening right now,
Oh,
is she?
she is.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry, Sue.
But she knows I have to do these things for work.
It's for
Look.
work.
Look, 3 little poops in a row. These aren't peeps, they're poops. That's what they are. They're Dr. Pepper flavored poops.
Well, now see, now you get the chocolate ones, and then you can pass them off as poops.
Oh, that's going to make me sick.
Yeah, especially with the donut critic
I
stuff
know.
we had earlier.
Well, so I off the air, I said, I brought these peeps. Do you want to wait till a day when we haven't had the donut critic?
Mm-hmm.
But no.
Well, we talked about it earlier, so there it is.
Yeah.
Driving into work, and I was listening to my dad's station, and I heard him recording a commercial, and he was doing a mic check. And here's how he would do his mic check. On the radio.
All over the air.
So in honor of my dad, that is my mic check here for not saying.
Yeah.
All right, 9:35.
And what were you saying you had over there, Gina?
213. We'll never get through all of them. Fun facts.
Fun facts. I just love fun facts.
Well, they're
I think
fun.
we should have fun facts every day.
Well, we have 213 of them, so maybe we can stretch this out for days and days. Would you like some of them?
Sure. Let's see if they really are fun.
The first animal to be cloned was. Do you know what
A
kind of
sheep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Named Dolly.
Dolly. That's okay.
Ketchup was once sold as medicine.
For what?
There are no there's no more information on here. These are just like
they could be making it up.
I don't know.
Sure.
Alaska is the farthest east, west, and north state in the United States.
East.
If you think
Yeah,
about
okay.
it.
All right.
West.
Gee, that's fun.
East?
Your voice sounds deeper in your head because it travels through the bones in
Which
your
resonate.
head.
They resonate.
The first animals to travel to outer space were?
Wait.
Worms.
Dogs.
No.
Monkeys.
No. You were closer with worms. Fruit flies.
Fruit flies.
That was your next guess.
Fruit flies.
Bugs. I knew it was bugs of some kind.
The tiny pocket in your jeans was designed for?
Coins.
pocket watch.
Pocket watch.
Oh.
Ketchup was used as a medicine in the 1830s. Ohio physician Dr. John Cook Bennett heavily promoted tomato ketchup and condensed tomato pills as a cure-all for ailments like indigestion, diarrhea, jaundice, and rheumatism.
Ketchup is medicine.
Okay.
There were active volcanoes on the moon when the dinosaurs were alive.
Yeah, okay.
Active volcanoes. Yeah. Okay.
People are more creative in the shower. Well, that's just objective.
That I don't
They're
think
subjective.
you can.
That's
I don't think you can generalize about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Animals can be allergic to humans, not just the other way around.
Well, that's more of a shocking fact, I think.
Australia is wider than the moon. Like if the
wider
moon,
than
if
the
the
moon?
moon came down, there would still be some Australia left.
Huh.
All right.
Wearing a necktie could reduce the blood flow to your brain by 7.5%.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what's really interesting about these fun facts is that they are useful for nothing and will be quickly forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
You might
Except for that-
find yourself at a party and
Yeah, except for that moon one. Moon in Australia thing.
You think?
I'm gonna retain that one.
All right.
hold on to that. In Finland, there are nearly as many saunas as there are cars.
Okay.
In Finland.
I believe that, yeah.
McDonald's once attempted to make bubblegum flavored broccoli. I don't believe that. Is that true?
Yeah. Huh?
McDonald's?
McDonald's once attempted to make bubblegum flavored broccoli. Look it up.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, I
So
don't.
kids would eat their broccoli because kids will eat
Well,
anything
that was just
bubblegum
flavored. Flavored.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Penicillin was initially called mold juice.
Well, it
That's-
makes sense.
That sounds like something that I would come up with in my head
Yeah.
about what it is. Let's see. The longest time someone held their breath underwater was 24 minutes, 37 seconds.
It doesn't sound safe. First of all.
No, don't do that. I need more details on some of these things. The world's longest concert lasted 453 hours. Well, what was it?
Bruce Springsteen.
In 2012, a parrot achieved a world record for opening 35 canned drinks in 1 minute. What kind of canned drinks? It doesn't say.
Tab.
It was 2012. I don't think it was Tab.
McDonald's food scientists secretly developed bubblegum flavored broccoli. So you said it was broccoli flavored bubblegum.
No, she said
No, I
it was
said
bubblegum
bubblegum flavored. That
broccoli.
doesn't make sense.
Oh, because that didn't make. I thought. I guess I just reversed it in my head, and it made no sense. The test was an epic flop. Children found the clash of sweet, fruity notes with the natural, earthy taste of broccoli confusing. It never made it to the menu.
That would be weird.
Now, Demetra says they still made Tab in 2012.
Did they?
Yeah.
Hmm.
She knows her Tab.
It was Tab, I tell you.
Okay, I guess it could have been Tab. In Texas, it's legal to be married by proxy, have a stand-in, if you're deployed to another country and can't make your ceremony.
Oh,
but
that's convenient.
That's only for the military,
Yeah.
all right? Okay.
It is illegal to be an astrologer in Yamhill, Oregon. In fact, the practice of all occult arts, including fortune-telling, palmistry, clairvoyance, or spiritualism as a means of divination or giving advice is illegal in the city.
Oh, let's adopt those laws.
Five people live in Yamhill, Oregon.
But let's adopt those laws.
You don't want any more fortune-telling?
No, we don't need them. They're just...
I find them colorful.
Let's see. Harry Potter is the third most read book in the world, coming in only behind the Holy Bible and the Holy Quran. Buzz Lightyear was originally named...
Biff Lightyear.
No.
Because
Carrie seems like he knows this.
we just did Toy Story trivia, and this was part of it.
Lunar Larry.
Lunar Larry.
Buzz Lightyear's a much better
Much
name
better,
than
yeah.
Lunar.
And the cowboy was supposed to be a ventriloquist doll originally.
Yes, it says that right here.
Right
Which
there?
is right. Well, it's in the list here.
Mm-hmm.
Walt Disney holds the most Academy Awards with a lifetime total of 26.
Yeah.
Elsa was originally supposed to be a villain in Frozen.
Really?
Pocahontas is the only Disney princess whose character is based on a real historical person.
So Rapunzel wasn't real?
No.
Wow.
I found that out the hard way.
Wow.
Tiana is the only princess to ever have a job. Well, the rest of them should get jobs.
Well, yes.
Disney was running out of time when producing Beauty and the Beast, so they reused animation dance from Sleeping Beauty for Belle and Prince Adam's dance. They reuse stuff a lot.
Yeah, they do that.
There's more. Like I said, there's
It's
213.
like they took some animation from the Jungle Book and reused it for The Sword and the Stone.
Yeah, it was similar style.
Yeah.
Velociraptor noises in Jurassic Park are mating tortoises.
Mating tortoises?
Mm-hmm. Are you looking that up?
I'm looking up my raptor sounds
Oh,
here,
okay.
'cause these are from Jurassic Park.
I think they put a lot of... Oh, yeah, that one really got off.
Yeah.
Yep.
The script for The Terminator was sold for $1.
What, after it was made?
I
or-
don't know. I don't know. The prop master in Scream forgot to unplug Drew Barrymore's phone, so she actually called 911 screaming several times.
Well.
Why do you have a phone plugged in on the
Exactly.
set?
Exactly.
Mike Myers only agreed to star in Cat in the Hat because of a threat of a lawsuit with Universal Pictures. I believe that.
Yes.
That was a terrible movie.
Mm-hmm.
The code in the Matrix comes from sushi recipes.
Okay. That tracks.
Yeah. The cat in The Godfather was a stray.
Yes.
Just wandered on.
Famously a stray on the lot that Brando just picked up. Yep.
There's more.
Well, we're out of time.
Oh,
darn it.
Sorry.
Can we stay over?
I'll hold on to this list because there's a lot more.
There's more. All right.
There's always time for a fun fact.
Always. All right. We will take a break, play a song, and crawl towards the exits. Coming up. Stand by.
Summer is here.
You know, you sound kind of different today, Gina. What's up?
Is it because I'm all the way over here in Florida? It's so far away.
She's going to come back sick again, and you guys are going to be so mad.
It never fails.
It's Festus, my sailor son. He's in the Navy here in Florida.
Ahoy.
And he broke his leg.
Tell us about that.
Yeah.
Festus.
So there was this baby. The baby was drowning in
Don't
the river.
lie.
And I have to come up with a cool story because the real story is not cool at all.
Well, what's the real story?
I went boating out on the St. Johns River, and we pulled up to like this little embankment and anchored the boat. And I was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to jump off the back of the boat and make a little splash. So I jump off the back of the boat, and it turns out the ground was much closer than I thought it was. And I shattered my tibia and my fibula.
Ah,
that must have been thrilling.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
He got an ambulance ride?
With the sirens and the lights.
That is such a Florida man accident.
Yeah.
You are officially a Florida man now.
How much beer was involved in this?
I only had 2, Bill.
Okay. All right.
They were IPAs, but I had 2.
And he had surgery. He's got it's not a titanium. We don't know what kind of metal it is. Rod that goes from his knee down to his ankle.
Probably iron. You got
It's one that can't be detected in. I guess the metal detectors don't pick it up. It's a new kind of thing.
Oh, really? Because I've got all kinds of titanium in me, and it picks it all up.
But he's kind of down for the count for 6 weeks. So I came out to help him for a little bit of that time. Plus, I wanted to see him because my baby was hurt.
What's the progress? I mean, what's the prognosis? Of the doctor say eventually you'll be pretty good? And
He said 100% in a few months, but I can't even put any weight on it for about another month or so. And then there's physical therapy and all that. But he said it's likely I'd be back at 100%.
Do you have physical therapy now, or do you have to wait even for that?
I have to wait for that. I have another appointment like at the end of June, and then after that I can start stretching.
Are they going to kick you out of the Navy?
No, he said he would try to prevent that because he was in the Navy too. He just retired. He was a captain.
But was that a question? I mean,
yeah, definitely. It was a possibility depending on the prognosis. If I couldn't get back to what they call fit for full duty,
exactly,
then eventually I would get separated. But he's thinking that won't happen.
And so, is it? I mean, are you in pain now?
Oh yeah. I shattered my tibia, Bill. I mean, it hurts.
It was so bad that while we were at the doctor's office, he was calling in other people to come in and look at his x-rays because they're like, oh, is this the one we heard about?
You got to see this.
guy out.
If you go to x96.com/live, you can see Gina and Festus there. What do you?
That's the Waffle House.
We went to Waffle House. We laid out the handicap parking space at Waffle House.
Did you have?
We don't have the
Gina?
sticker, but we did it anyway.
Did you have anything, Gina?
Yeah, I had a waffle.
Oh, okay.
They have meat. They have meat and bread there.
Yeah, I had bacon.
I just thought
hash browns. You like hash browns?
Yeah.
I just thought you'd be afraid to eat at a Waffle House in general.
Oh, I was. And the only other thing we've been able to do is go to movies. I've been trying to talk him into doing other things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, let's go for a drive. Let's go look at the Okefenokee Swamp. And he's,
I don't want to look at things I can't go walk in. This is depressing.
This is true.
Yeah,
I'm going to appreciate walking so much more now.
as Kyle would want you to. That's exactly Kyle's point.
That's what that reminded me of. He has a good point.
But we've been going to movies.
Well, hang
'cause
on to
that's-
that. I just got word that Jonathan can't make it.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll tell
So
you what we've been up to.
we'll talk about what you've been up to down in Jacksonville.
Okay.
In the break.
Email of interest I have here.
Oh, is it of interest?
It is really.
Emails of interest.
Well, last week we were talking about the Liberace Museum, and had some kind of quaint old pictures of Carrie and I at the Liberace Museum, which doesn't exist anymore, with Dora Liberace. Carrie and I posing for pictures. I was in front of one of his Rolls Royces, and Carrie was with Dora Liberace, gesturing to the largest rhinestone in the world. And Liberace said at one time, "I'd much rather have rhinestones than diamonds."
Why?
I don't know. That's just the
I
kind of
could
guy
have
he was.
more of them.
Yeah, because I mean, you. Yeah, that's. I mean, there is a certain. You can put them everywhere, and they sparkle.
Nobody really knows.
So we're talking about the museum, and it closed down. But we found out. I did a little research quickly and found out that it still sort of exists, and they will loan out parts of the museum for exhibits and things, and when requested. And part of the museum was in Michael Jackson's old house in Las Vegas. Yeah. And then the other was in I forget what it was, a garage or something. Well, we get this email from Brian Harris. Folks, I found myself with some free time in Las Vegas Sunday. Imagine my surprise when the temporary exhibit at the Nevada Museum was Liberace.
Oh!
And
What are the odds?
he sent us a couple of pictures. He said, unfortunately, there was no Rolls Royce, but if you go to x96.com/live, there are a couple of pictures he sent us. There's Liberace's piano covered with rhinestones.
And his suit covered in rhinestones.
And and there's over there in the corner, see our picture, I think. And then there's he sent another picture, too, of more Liberace costumes. That one in the middle is ostrich feathers.
The pink one?
Yeah. And it's
It's fabulous.
Look at the huge train behind it. And he would wear that out on stage. It's just astonishing stuff. And then Brian in his email says, is this the opposite, by the way, of things that must go? I mean, where if all three of you talk about something, it comes to pass. That
is a really weird confluence of
odd
events.
Coincidence, yeah, that he managed to find Liberace.
Well, and they don't have it out all the time. It's
No.
not like it's a special exhibit.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's if you ever get a chance to watch the Liberace, you go find it. Watch that Liberace show with Michael Douglas.
Under the candelabra.
Is that what it's called? Under the Candelabra. Because it really is quite an accurate portrayal of Liberace's life, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he was an interesting kid. You know, Liberace. I think he's from the Bronx or something like that, or someplace in New York.
He's from Wisconsin, Bill.
Was it Wisconsin?
I just looked it up because I was wondering what Liberace's first name was.
Lee.
Waldzu.
What is
not exactly a name built for showbiz.
What's his whole name?
It's Waldziu.
Waldziu?
Valentino. That tracks.
Okay, Valentino, yeah.
Liberace. His Polish and Italian parents.
Wow. And he I remember when I was a kid seeing a movie that was about his life, I think, that he starred in. Anyway, he was a fabulous entertainer.
All right, then.
I've had enough of that. Let's see. We have to do a promo, and then we can go find someplace cooler.
Because it's not here.
It ain't here.
Is the rest of the building?
Oh, no.
I haven't been out.
It's not working anywhere.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, don't go to the bathroom. That's a room you don't want hotter than it needs to be.
Oh, really?
Well, I don't know. I kind of like a hot bathroom.
Gross.
Give me a hot bathroom.
I kind of like a hot
little steam coming up off of stuff, you know? Yeah, give me a hot bathroom.
You know, around 80% of the world's orange cats are male?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Orange tabbies.
Dingoes have rotating wrists, unlike other canines, meaning they can open doors with their paws.
Oh, that's bad.
Well, keep the dingoes out.
Yeah.
Cats can't taste anything sweet. How do you know?
I asked them.
I don't know how would they determine that. I mean, seriously. How would they determine that?
I guess...
Take a poll?
Science? I don't know.
All right, I'm going to poll these cats here. Poll cats.
Can you taste that?
Hey, you poll cats.
All right.
I forget what we're doing here.
The promo.
Oh, yeah.
Radio from Hell has proof of life.
See? I'm holding up a copy of today's Salt Lake Tribune.
We must be alive and well and ready for Tuesday's Radio from Hell show.
Check out our Tuesday morning. Check our pulse Tuesday morning here on X96. Sorry, Katie. All right.
I'm feeling a bit damp.
Mm-hmm.
A little moist. A little
Yep.
moist.
It'll be better tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sure. It'll
Yeah.
be fixed. And
I'll bet.
I don't think you could possibly know that.
I don't.
Yeah. All right. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
It's time to start the frittata.
Nick is next.